Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Here at Fields & Brown Barbershop, legacy means a lot. We're trying to fill big shoes left by my two uncles and my grandfather, where every haircut came with conversation and every customer left a little taller than when they walked in. The barbershop is about pride. It's about knowing your barber knows your name and your story. Come see us at Fields & Brown Barbershop, where tradition never goes out of style. 3 generations, 1 legacy, your barbershop.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we've provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence. A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody to a special edition of the Friday Night Lights on Thursday. Again, Mike, because, well, the threat of weather is coming and everybody, and I do mean, well, not everybody, but it feels like everybody has pushed their first round playoff game from Friday to now Thursday. So that's why we are in action here tonight. And we've got several teams, 5 teams in our area going to be in action tonight.
Yeah, only one team in Lawrence County, but the area is scattered with playoff teams. We've got really good ones. We've got maybe some sleeper teams. It's definitely a lot of fun.
Yeah, and Mike, now we were mentioning this. The playoffs are a bit different now this year. It's not just one region facing another region, and whoever the champion is gets spit out to the quarterfinals, not the quarterfinals, but to the semifinals. It's more, these two play each other than a bunch of groups from other regions. You got them after that, so this changes the game a lot. And it's going to, if you've got a pretty good region, there's several good teams. You're not going to cannibalize each other in the playoffs anymore. You have a chance now to advance and maybe meet somebody in the semifinals, or if something works out the right way, in a championship game.
Yeah, but say they've split it up into pretty much 4 regions, and one half 4 regions, and the other half they've mixed and matched them from there. And I think that that's really interesting, because the past couple of years we've seen some regions that are just more dominant than the others kind of pick each other apart, and then you're left with pretty much one team that's been cannibalized so much up to this point. So I think it opens up the playoffs a lot more.
Let's talk about the team just across the way here in Lawrence County. First time since 2015 they're in the playoffs. And what do they get for it? A 3.5-hour drive to Ray County in Evansville, EVE,
yeah,
in Sville, Tennessee, to take on a very good Ray County team.
Yeah, I would say I don't know too much about them, but I have been over to the area before. We had an FCA tournament over there 6 or 7 years ago when I was in high school. Really nice area, but like you said, it is far away, and so that's it's not a team you usually see. So you honestly don't know what you're expecting going into it.
Yeah, most of the time Lawrence County, it's their region has faced the Nolensvilles, the Pages, the Murfreesboro area teams. Now you're getting this Chattanooga, Cleveland, Dayton area teams, and from what we've seen out of Ray County, they got a 1,200-yard rusher. They got a couple other teams, couple other guys that can run the ball pretty well. Got a quarterback who's thrown 12 touchdowns to no interceptions. They've only thrown it 105 times this year, and from what you watch, they spread it out, but they run it a lot. But it's an attack that Lawrence County has seen a lot this year.
Yeah, I would say most of the teams around here are going to be heavy in the run category, so I don't think it's something that's going to surprise Lawrence County. But looking at some of the numbers they've given up, this team's really good defensively. I mean, a couple of shutouts. The most they give up was to an East Hamilton team that put up 56 on them. But
by the way, finished fourth in that region too. They gave up 55 points to them.
But most of these games, it's 46-0, 28-7, 34-6. So a very stout defense. It's definitely going to pose a challenge for this Lawrence County offense.
Absolutely. Well, let's hear what the Wildcats have to say. We've got head coach Garrick Barnett and Ty Niedekasis. Garrick, a good win over here on Thursday night, and got the team to 7-3 to close out the regular season.
Yeah, listen, James Lawson was they're well coached. Coach Lilly does a good job, but he had those guys ready to go, and the mud obviously played a role. You watch and you can see guys are slipping and sliding, but it was like that for everybody. We come out of it healthy and getting ready for week one of the playoffs, and we got the win. That's the most important thing. So feeling pretty good about that.
Playoffs, first time in a long time, and I know this team and this community is excited for Friday night.
Yeah, I think our guys were excited this weekend. They were excited after the game Friday, and today it's more business attire. It's time to put your hard hat on and get ready to go to work, because it looked different. We just got done with our meetings and workout for the day, and our guys they had that look in their eyes. Like, hey, it's go time. And so hope we have a good practice today. We'll go out and fix to go get after it. We need a good day on Tuesday, and then a good day Wednesday and Thursday, and then safe travel. Prayers for that, and then get over there and take care of business.
Ray County, tough team. Obviously, you have won their region, and a big challenge for you guys on Friday.
Yes, sir. Yeah, they've got a couple of 1,000-yard rushers. A lot of times teams don't even have one 1,000-yard rusher, much less two of them. And so, their quarterback, he's dual threat. He does a lot of great things. They've got, I think they've intercepted like 17 passes this year on defense. Their secondary is solid. I mean, they are region champs of a good region with good reason. And so, it's just it's going to be every play. Every play is going to matter. And and I think our guys understand that. I think our guys know. If we take care of the football, don't turn the ball over, and take advantage of the opportunities they give us. If we can tackle and we can block, it's the same things we talked about, last year when I got the job. I said, hey, we got to block and tackle better, and that fixes a lot of problems when you can do those things better than other guys. So.
All right, Tyler, good win for you guys on Thursday. Just talk about defeating James Lawson.
I feel great about it, man. Our teams really came together as a team. We really connected more and more, and we really put it together on that field, even though it was a mess. We really got out there and showed them who we were.
7-3 after what you guys have been through the last couple of years. How satisfying is it knowing you finished 7-3 and you're going to the playoffs?
Man, it's great. It's great knowing how much we've grown as a team, how much we've grown as brothers, how we've all connected, and we just gotten better, and we just keep on working, and we've shown who we are.
Time's here now. You're in the playoffs, and got a big challenge ahead of you here on Friday.
Yes, sir. I think we're good. I believe in our team. I believe in everybody on this field. No matter who's in the game, I feel like we got it. We've been working hard for this, and we ain't gonna stop till we make it to the state championship.
And tough team with Ray County. They're going to try to run the ball. They're going to do a lot of different things, but it's not anything you guys haven't seen yet this year.
Oh yes, sir. We've seen plenty of looks, and we're just going to give them as hard as they give us. We're going to knock them out.
Finally, what's it going to take to get a win there on Friday night?
We're going to have to play our best game we can play. We're going to have no dumb penalties. Got to be smart. Got to move the ball. Got to stop the ball. And if we do that, we're solid.
Our Mike, keys to the game for the Wildcats coming up tonight.
Yeah, I think it's got to be to limit turnovers. You've seen that how little of points they're holding some of their opponents to. So if Lawrence County can keep the ball as much as they can, try to put as many in the end zone as they can, I like them making it to the second round.
And I like them if they can get this running game going. Carter Pettigrew, speaking of, he's a 1,200-yard rusher as well. If they can get the running game going and take their shots and hit those shots, and if they can get that RPO game going and do some quick stuff and go up tempo, Mike, if they can score over 30, I really like their chances in this game.
Yeah, I do as well. Most of these games are scoring in the mid-20s for Rhea County, so if they can go over there, it's going to be big on big. You just got to try to shock the world on this one.
All right, well, coming up next, we'll head on over to Class 2A and check in with Mount Pleasant as they get ready for a rematch in the first round against East Hickman.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury management services, we'll make sure you'll have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and stands by you every step of the way. No matter where you are in Tennessee or Northwest Georgia, there's likely a Builtwell Bank location nearby. Come see us and let our dedicated financial team help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
Fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you, because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen, because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back to the round one of the playoffs version of the Thursday Night Lights here. AJ Good with Michael Marks. Mike, time to go to Class 2A. Only team remaining here in the region is Mount Pleasant. Finished second in the region, 8-2 overall. And what do they get for it? Well, they get to face East Hickman again.
Yeah, this is a good matchup for them, a matchup they just had, 3 weeks ago, and it's a team that they handled pretty well on that night, hoping they can have the same luck against them again.
Yeah, and you look at, I know head coach Kit Hartsfield probably doesn't want to see a team they've already seen once before. East Hickman is a possession team. They are going to run the single wing. They're going to 3 yards, 4 yards in a cloud of dust. They do a lot of different misdirection. They're going to play you physically, and they're going to try to limit your possessions and keep the score as low as possible with hopefully themselves on top.
Yeah, and I think that might honestly come to a benefit of Mount Pleasant, because you look at the teams they've placed, just their last 3 games. East Hickman, again, we're mentioning how much they like to run the ball. Lewis County, they're a big power team. And then despite Loretto spreading it allowed a little bit more on senior night against them, it was still a mainly run offense, and they fared well in all 3 of those games, despite not winning that Lewis County one.
And, they're a little bit dinged up, but who isn't this time of year? Everybody's a little dinged up, and Lawrence County's a little dinged up. They're out a couple guys, but when you look at the matchup, when you look at their offensive weapons, those transfers they bring in with the Cale Scotts, the Kate McCroys, Peyton Ehasses, and then you add it with the Easterlings and the McClures of the world. Yep. It's a dangerous mix of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, it's like some high school teams, they just have one guy that can get you 2 guys. I mean, it's anybody that gets the ball in their hands from Mount Pleasant. I saw that last Thursday. They're a very, very dangerous team on offense.
Well, Let's check in with the Tigers. You got head coach Kid Hartsfield, and speaking of, we got Caden McCroy.
All right, Kid. Well, it's first round of the playoffs coming up, but it's a spot you and this team have been in several times before.
Yeah, no doubt. This is what you play for. Everybody's got the same record now. The 32 teams that are left, and there'll be 16 left after this Friday. So we obviously got a familiar opponent, so we expect another tough game. We need a good home crowd.
Like you mentioned, playing East Hickman for the second time. I know anytime that anyone sees that team like, oh, single wing, here we go again. But you guys do have plenty of experience against us.
We're used to seeing them. I think that helps on defense a little bit. But, it's hard to beat a good team twice. So we got to prepare even harder. And the way they play, they make you feel like you almost have to be perfect, especially on offense in the first half to try to get ahead of them. So, a tough physical team, and it's going to be a tough challenge.
Through 10 games, what have you liked out of your team here through the first 10?
I think we've just continued to improve. I think we're a better team than we were at the beginning of the year. So, it's a credit to our kids staying balled in and working, and improving through, tough games and wins and losses and whatever it may be, and just kind of sticking together and putting ourselves, in this position to have a good season and to host a playoff game.
Now it's survive and advance season. What do you tell you guys going into Friday night?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, if you want to keep playing, then you'll prepare and play that way, and you'll probably do that. The team that prepares the best, makes the least mistakes, and plays the hardest is going to have a good chance to win the game, when all things are near equal talent-wise. So, it's just what we're going to try to do is get another week with each other.
All right, Caden, first round of the playoffs coming for you guys. How excited is this team to be in the postseason?
Yeah, we're all fired up and we worked hard all season, just ready to see how far we can go.
Yeah. Got a very familiar opponent in front of you in East Hickman. Already seen them once, so you guys know what to expect with them.
Yeah, we know how to stop them on defense, and we did it once, and we can do it again.
Offensively, what have you liked out of your team so far this year?
We can put points on the board fast, and we can put a bunch of points on the board, and just I think that'll help us a lot.
Through the first 10 games, what have you liked out of this team?
Just we're all brothers, and we bond together, and just we all get excited whenever we all make big plays, and it's all good.
It's that time of year. It's survive and advance. It could be one and done, or you could play for a while. What's the attitude of this team going into Friday?
We're going to win all the games we can. We're just going to come together as a team and see how far we can go.
All right, Mike, here's a victory for the Tigers coming up tonight.
Well, I think it's avoiding more injuries and try not to get a little too one-dimensional. Obviously, this is a team you've seen before, so they've got film on them against you. Try to mix it up a little bit, but I think you should be comfortable to try to make it to the second round.
Absolutely, and then if you can get your athletes in space, do what you can do. I really like their chances to not only win, but to win comfortably in this one. Coming up next, Mike, we will go to Class Single A. We got Richland and Collinwood, a couple of rivals meeting up. And speaking of old rivals, Wayne County and Fayetteville will preview those games when we return.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real in Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back to the Thursday Night Lights, round 1 of the playoffs edition. AJ Good here with Michael Marks. Michael, time to get through Class Single A, and we got a rivalry renewed coming up here tonight as Collinwood visits Richland. Richland, Mike, back-to-back region champions for the first time in school history.
Yeah, and they've been really impressive, and it's crazy how they've done it with a new quarterback, and they've just been really impressive. They had a couple early season hiccups with those Wayne County and Huntland games, but really ever since that game at Community back earlier in September, they have just been a buzzsaw.
And so you literally took the words out of my mouth, Mike. This team got off to a bit of a bumpy start. They'll address it here in the interviews here in a little bit, but they recover and they found something.
Yeah.
We saw it in the Summertown game, and then to do what they did to like a Fayetteville, to do what they did to a Moore County, on and down the road against some of these teams that they've traditionally struggled with, and they're looking like they're now that new power in the region.
Yeah, I would say they're definitely not afraid of any team they have faced, other than that Huntland trip up earlier in the season. But man, they've just been really, really tough to stop. Their offense has been good, but their defense has really been what's leading the way.
And you got Collinwood back in the playoffs. They had a really good midseason stretch. They kind of clinched their berth kind of about 3/4 of the way in, beating a Perry County and knocking Hollow Rock Brewston out of the ranks of the unbeaten. On the first region game of the year, they've had some impressive wins. Their season, talking with them today, has certainly been a roller coaster of ups and downs.
Yeah, it definitely has been, because you look at a 3-7 team that's made the playoffs and you wonder what happened, but again, they got those big wins when they needed them against Brewston and against Perry County, and they were able to survive just long enough to make it to the playoffs.
Get in and see what happens. So these two will meet up, and both of them mentioned, a couple years ago, Richland was hot, and they go to Collinwood on homecoming, and they lose. And Collinwood has a penchant, and you've seen it before in your games with Loretto over there, that they'll somehow out of nowhere get a pick six or a scoop and score or a kickoff return for a touchdown. They have a penchant of making that out of nowhere explosive play.
Yeah, it's one of the rare football fields in the state that goes east to west, not north to south, so weird things happen there all the time.
But they're going to Richland.
Yeah, going to Richland.
Going to Richland on the Thursday night. So let's hear what the Raiders have to say as they go into this big first-round game. Head coach Nick Patterson and Jake Sands.
Well, Coach, got the playoffs and another home game, and I know you and this team and the community are excited about that again.
Well, we are. Good tribute to the work these guys have put in. Going back-to-back region champs is something that's never been done here. So, again, like I said, a big tribute to the work that these guys have put in each and every day for the last several years, and they've earned it, and we're excited about it. Our community's excited about coming out and watching some home football, playoff football. So, it's a big deal around here for sure.
I know it was a tough start to the season, but the way this team rebounded in a big way and got some huge wins down the stretch is a very good sign for this program.
Well, it was and it is. Just had to grow. Each and every season there's going to be bumps in the road and that sort of thing. You hope that you don't have to take them with losses, and we had a few early on, but just part of the growing pains of having some younger players in some spots. But like you said, we were rebounded, good from that situation, and I feel like we've gotten better each and every week, and that's our goal every week. So we're ready to go.
Got Collinwood coming up, and I know you guys are very familiar with that program after playing them a handful of times here over the last few years.
Yes, so they were a region opponent up until this year, so we are familiar with them. They've got some big physical guys. They do a good job over there coaching them up, and they're going to come in here ready to play. We were pretty successful against them last year, and so I'm sure that that'll be on their minds a little bit, and we better not let it be on our minds. It's a whole different year and a whole different ball game. Everybody's 0-0 in the playoffs, so we got to come ready to play.
like you mentioned, it's a survive and advance time. And what do you tell this team going into this week, and knowing that you want to keep the season alive week by week?
Well, there's 32 teams left in 1A football, and we're trying to be a 16. That's our goal for the week: be 1-0 and be one of the 16 teams left. At the end of Friday night or Thursday night, we've moved our game to Thursday now. So, but when Thursday night's over, we want to be one of those 16 teams that's still remaining for sure.
All right, Jake, great season for you guys, back-to-back region champions for the first time in school history. How exciting is this community, this team, and this program for another home playoff game?
Oh, well, we're very excited. We've been undefeated out here at home this year, so we're grateful to be able to play here and keep rolling.
Yeah. What's been the key to success for this program this year?
Really just chemistry. Everybody started clicking at the right time, and we've really grown together as a team, and we're really starting to click right now. The best time.
Got Collinwood coming up, and an old region foe, and I know you guys are very familiar with them.
Yes, sir. Very familiar with them. They play very hard, very fast, very physical. We got to come out ready to be able to match their physicality.
And then, it's that time of year, it's survive in advance. What's the team's attitude knowing that, you got to win each week to keep the season alive?
Well, Monday, Coach came in, he told us to just be a 16. There's 32 teams left, just go out and be a 16.
All right, now let's hear what the Trojans have to say as they renew a rivalry coming up tomorrow night in the playoffs.
Coach, well, you guys are back in the playoffs. I know it's got to be an exciting time for this team.
Just making the playoffs is always a plus. It's a good experience for everybody. We wish we'd have got a little higher up the echelon, but it's part of it. Got tough games this week, we know that. But all said and done, everybody's 0-0. You play good, things happen. You never know.
Up and down season for you guys, but you turned it on when you needed to turn it on.
Yeah, at times, we look really good. We were very consistent. We got to get better at that. I don't have an answer sometimes for that. You wonder, and they look. You look really good. Even in games, sometimes we didn't win. We look really good. It's just we was not consistent enough to do the things we needed to do.
Yeah. Got Richland coming up here on Thursday night in a tough task, but it's a team you guys are familiar with, haven't been the same region.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not new. We've been playing Richland since I played. As a matter of fact, when school opened, we played them. So it's not a team that we haven't, played quite a bit and been around. They got a good football team, but that's the reason they play the games. We'll see how it goes. Play well, do things well. You never know.
Yeah. What's it going to take to get a win there on Thursday night?
Again, back for us, we got to play really well. I think we're capable. You just don't never know what we show up, what we're going to do. But if we play a good game and may get a few breaks. A couple of years ago down here on homecoming, we had that happen and won a game we shouldn't have, and so anything can happen. When you get in a ball game.
Brody, making it to the playoffs, how excited are you and your team to be in this spot?
I'm excited. Just got to see how it happens. I don't know.
You guys kind of had an up and down year this year, but you were able to turn it on at the right time. What kind of clicked for this team when you guys started to get things going?
I couldn't tell you. It's just we just played some good games. That's about it.
What's been the secret to success for this team this year?
Working hard.
Yeah, you guys got a tough game coming up against Richland. But you guys are familiar with this team since you guys have played them the last couple of years.
Yeah. It's going to be a tough game. We got to play the best we can play if we want a chance of winning.
Yeah. What's it going to take to get a win there tomorrow night?
I have to block the whole game and make tackles.
That was head coach Boyce Dixon and Brody Holt there for the Trojans. So, Mike, keys to the game here over in Linville tonight.
Yeah, I think for Collinwood, it's going to be to get one of those weird plays to happen because that's the best way to start a game. Get a fumble or a pick six, or maybe start with an onside kick, something strange like that to get Richland really on their heels. And after that, you just got to play that smash mouth football that Collinwood's known for.
Yeah, and for Richland, it's just play your game.
Yeah.
Do what you've done ever since the Huntland game. Get your quarterback involved, get your whole team involved, and just play really good complementary football. So our next game we're talking about, Mike, is we're going out to Waynesboro, Wayne County, back into the playoffs, back-to-back years, and they get the nice draw of going to Fayetteville City to play a team that's coming down from 2A back down to 1A, but a 4-5 team and a mountain that's, I'm trying to find the right phrase, it's not impossible to climb.
Yeah, looking at Fayetteville's schedule, it's been really strange. They didn't win a single game outside of their region. They went winless outside of their region, but the thing is, in region, they went 4-1, which means that they're good against their own level of competition. Look at some of these teams they played out of region, though. Columbia Academy, Friendship Christian, Gordonsville. They were really setting themselves up for a tough playoff route, and I think that they're built for it.
Yeah, I mean, certainly they've won some things over there at Fayetteville City. This isn't going to be a walk in the park, but it's a Wayne County team that got some good wins in the early portion. They beat Richland, who's the top in Fayetteville City's region there, and they've had some good quality wins. I went against Collinwood, was pretty good a week ago, but there's kind of been some hiccups there in the middle as well.
Yeah, and obviously with high school football, especially in 1A, you can have one injury that can derail a season. But as long as they keep playing their brand of football, they've got a smart head coach and a good group of kids there. I think that they should be able to win this one.
Speaking of, we'll hear from head coach Derek Willis and Mason Moore from the Wildcats.
Well, Coach, you guys are in the playoffs, like we just mentioned. It's the first week in November, and you guys are still practicing, so that's a good thing.
It is always a good thing. It's a good feeling when you close out the regular season, especially on a win. But no, you still got more football to play. And like you said, when you're in this time of year and the weather's finally starting to get football weather a little bit, and you're still practicing and getting ready for a game, and you're in the postseason, and everybody's 0-0, it's always a good feeling.
Talk about that win last week against Collinwood.
It was a good win for us. It's always a good atmosphere, whether it's here or there, playing against your county rival. Kids you see a lot now because, they go to school together and, have classes together in some of the buildings that we have now. So, it's always good to get that win. It's always a hard-fought win. It was a good atmosphere over there the other night with it being Halloween on top of everything else. So, it was good for our kids to get that one.
Now you guys take on a tough Fayetteville team. Got to go on the road, and always not an easy team and an easy atmosphere to go into.
Right, and it's been a while since we've been over there. They've been up in 2A the last few years, so it's been a little bit since we've been to Fayetteville. Used to be an old region game, so it's we're anxious to see what the environment's going to be like over there. It used to be a good place to play, fun place to play. I would imagine it's going to be, especially with being first round of playoffs. And they are a good football team. They're athletic, got good skill guys, good up front. So it's going to be a challenge, but it's a challenge every week when you're in this time of year. So we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, experience factor. Now you've had a group that's seen this now, in back-to-back years in the postseason, so they know what to expect here in this first week.
They do a little bit. We had some kids, had to get some snaps last year in the postseason. Kids that's got another year under their belt, so they kind of know what the expectations are, what to expect a little bit as far as a playoff game. So we're looking forward to it.
What do you want to see out of your team here on Friday night?
Just come out and compete. We got to come out and compete. Not let all the external stuff bother us. If it's a hostile environment, we got to handle the stuff inside the lines. Not let the moment get too big for us. Just go over there and play our game and compete.
Good win for you guys last week at Collinwood. Just talk about defeating your rivals to close out the regular season.
Yes, sir. Big win against our rivals. Just coming out and getting our stuff done.
Yeah, and a good win for you guys. Anytime you beat your rival, it's a good thing. And the doing in the fashion you did had to feel pretty good.
Yes, sir. And putting us in the 3 spot instead of the 4, going to Fayetteville instead of Richland, that helps too.
For you guys, you've been in this position now in the playoffs. You guys are experienced. You've seen this before. What's the mood with the team like now, knowing, again, you're in the spot again?
I think we're very excited, especially with that win over Collinwood last week. That gives us a lot of confidence and a lot of energy going into the postseason, which is needed that we didn't have last year.
Fayetteville's a tough team. You're going into a tough atmosphere, and everything's going to be tough there on Thursday night.
Yes, sir. We got to come out and just make sure they don't play their game the way they want to, and make them play our game.
Yeah. What's it going to take to get a win there on Thursday?
Well, first we got to stop the run. They have a good running back, seem pretty good up front, but I think watching some film and going over some teams that have beat them and teams that they have beat, we kind of see the flaws in their offense and their defense.
All right, Mike, keys to victory for the Wildcats tonight at Fayetteville City.
Yeah, I think it's just play your game. You looked at that one loss that Fayetteville did have in their region was to Richland, a team that you have beat. You go back to that week 1 form, do some stuff that you did against Richland, it should work against Fayetteville.
Yeah, got a very entertaining 2 versus 3 seed there. We take a look quickly at all the different brackets. So if Lawrence County were to win tonight, they'll get the Tennessee Knoxville Halls winner next Friday. Their game is still on Friday as of now. So you go even further east if you win. You go to Knoxville or Bristol. God bless your hearts. And you look at Class 2A. We'll track down where Mount Pleasant is. They're more towards the bottom here. If they defeat East Hickman, they'll get the Milan, and I don't know what Mace stands for. So
Memphis is arts, and it's kind of like the CSAS school, but yes,
Chattanooga School of the Arts and Sciences.
But it's kind of like that, but for Memphis.
Yeah, so you'll have to go to if Mace wins, you'll host. If Milan wins, you go to Milan. Then you look at Class 1A real quick. Search. I probably should have had this ready to go. Whoever wins between Richland and Collinwood will get the South Fulton Memphis Westwood winner. If Collinwood wins, will go on the road. If Richland wins, will be back at home. And Wayne County, if they defeat Fayetteville, they will either get the Dresden Middleton winner. Middleton wins, they host. If Dresden wins, they'll go on the road. So that's what everyone is facing. We're in a brand new world when it comes to high school football here in the state of Tennessee, but we will look forward to seeing all the action. So kickoff for all these games will be within a few minutes, and don't forget, check out all the highlights going down tonight on The Final Score.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
Hey folks, you'll never guess where I'm at today. That's right, I'm at my Quick Mart store. Starting off with a fresh cup of coffee, and guess what's next? The biscuit. That was quick and easy, and I'm ready to start my day. Head on over to your favorite Quick Mart store and start your day out right.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort. A one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability. Finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit SouthernCraftMFG.com.
When it's time to build a home, remodel, or add on, Hamby Builders is this area's experienced construction company. From site selections to floors, doors, windows, trim, tile, bathrooms, and kitchen, the Hamby Builders team can make your home the home of your dreams. Hamby Builders is licensed and insured with over 20 years of experience in homes in Giles, Lawrence, Wayne, and Murray counties. Trust your home construction or light commercial project to the team with experience and integrity. Hamby Builders. Call 931-629-5264 or 931-629-9472 today.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Nobody makes hauling more affordable than C&D Hauling. Serving southern Middle Tennessee and northern Alabama, they supply premium materials like asphalt, sand, gravel, and much more for whoever needs it, like contractors, builders, or homeowners. Call today for a free quote.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody here to Eagle Stadium on Bill Horton Field, getting you ready for tonight's TSSAA Class 5A first round playoff matchup featuring the Wildcats of Lawrence County and the Golden Eagles of Ray County. This is AJ Gooden on the X Sports Network. Our producer tonight is Kevin Wright. Let's take a look at both sides coming into tonight's game, starting first with the visitors. Lawrence County 7-3 overall. They finished 1-3 within their region as the number 4 seed under first-year head coach Garrick Barnett, who is 7-3 in his first tenure for the Wildcats. It's their first playoff berth since 2015, and their last playoff win came back in 2010 as they defeated Cleveland High School. The Wildcats all-time in the playoffs are 3-9. For the Golden Eagles of Ray County, coming in at 9-1 overall, finished 5-1 within their region. Their head coach in his second year is Taylor Harvey, as they finish as the Region 3 champions. Harvey in his second year is 14-6 overall as the head coach of the Golden Eagles. Ray County is making their 13th straight playoff appearance. Their all-time record is 36-31 in the postseason. They also have runner-up finishes in 1981, 1985. Their last playoff win came back in 2021 as they finished in the second round before they eventually lost to Alcoa in the third round. You know how good that team is. So that was their last playoff loss. Let's take a look at the players to check out here in this game. Starting first with Lawrence County. At quarterback will be Logan Clayton. Finished with 1,682 total yards, 17 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. 9 of those touchdowns coming through the air, 8 of those other touchdowns coming on the ground. Their leading rusher, Carter Pettigrew, 1,211 rushing yards to go along with 14 touchdowns. Behind him is Kavondre Young, 101 yards and a score. Wide receivers, led by Zacchaeus Everly, 1,049 total yards, going along with 5 total touchdowns, 3 through the air and 2 on the ground. Gage Smith, 23 receptions, 294 yards, 5 scores. And also Demetrius Silva, 23 catches, 364 yards, and 2 scores. On the other side, for Ray County, the biggest person to look out for is that running back, Mason Ford, 1,250 rushing yards to go along with 14 touchdowns. Your quarterback is Jackson Schmidt, completing 62% of his passes, 1,531 total yards, 16 total touchdowns, 12 through the air, 4 on the ground, and no interceptions. At wide receiver, Aiden Wilkinson, 24 catches, 428 yards, 7 touchdowns. He also has 241 rush yards to go along with 2 touchdowns there, so 9 total. Austin Fugate, 16 receptions, 293 yards, and 2 scores. So that is the players to look out for offensively. Defensively for the Golden Eagles, it's led by sophomore Wyatt Mange-Frieda, 99 total tackles on the year. Behind him, Ezekiel Romero with 83. Tristan Odom with 76. We mentioned Austin Fugate. He has 6 interceptions. Caden Rector has 3. This team, 16 total interceptions on the year. They forced 4 fumbles. However, haven't gotten to the quarterback much with just 3 total sacks. Defensively, the Wildcats are led by Tayden Russell, 67 tackles, 10 sacks on the year. Zacchaeus Everly, 78 tackles and 6 sacks. Max Taylor with 59 tackles and 2 interceptions. Gage Mojus, 4 sacks. Gage Smith with 5 interceptions. The Wildcats have picked off passers 10 times this year, have forced 7 fumbles and 28 sacks. They also got to look out special teams-wise. They have 2 block punts, 4 blocked field goals, a kick return, and a punt return for a touchdown so far this year. So, Ray County will kick things off. To start, it will be Fugate to kick it away. Back deep to return for the Wildcats, Demetrius Silva and Zacchaeus Everly. In the Wildcats' first playoff game since 2015, looking for their first postseason win since 2010. The winner of this game will get Knoxville Carnes or Tennessee High School out of Bristol. If Ray County wins, they'll be back here next Friday. Again, this game's on Thursday night due to weather coming in the area tomorrow night. If Lawrence County wins, they'll be at either one of those 2. One way to look at it, on your drive here to Ray County today, you have the pass by Finley Stadium where the state championships are. So, if you're going to make it all the way to the championship game, both of these sides at one point going to have to win on the road, and for Lawrence County, all of it
will have to happen on the road. So Fugate is ready to kick it away. Great contingent from both sides making the trip out to a beautiful stadium here. Fugate, a high end over end kick. Everly going to field this at the 10-yard line. And stops and gets popped right at the 17-yard line. Actually give them forward progress up to the 18. And that's where the Wildcats will take over first down and 10. So just an 8-yard pickup by Everly. Quarterback Logan Clayton going to lead his offense on the field. Wildcats didn't win the toss, so Ray County will get it out of halftime. Ray County 3-3-5 stack defense. Wildcats will spread things out with 2 receivers each side, and already we have a stoppage because the clock did not run during the kickoff there. So they'll probably take about 7-ish seconds off. 6, okay. I was close. Horseshoes and hand grenades. A beautiful turf field, a beautiful evening here in Evansville, just past Dayton. So the Wildcats with 2 receivers to each side. Pettigrew behind Clayton, out of the pistol. Clayton, and we'll call his own number. He has got a lot of running room. He'll get to the outside. He's across the 30, 35, 40, and taken out of bounds. A great job by Logan Clayton to get the Wildcats a first down on their first play of the game. They will mark him at the, looks like the 42. So a 24-yard pickup by Logan Clayton on the first play of the game. They were sold out on part of Pettigrew, and they're going to catch him jumping off sides. Wow. So that will move it up 5 yards, the first penalty of the game. Moves it to the 47-yard line of the Wildcats. Will get on the ball, first down and 5, minute 11:41 remaining here. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Now Clayton calls his own number. It's an RPO. He's going to cut upfield. He's got the first down and more, and he will dive down to the 41-yard line. They get in the Golden Eagle territory and a Wildcat first down. They're going to go fast here. Actually switching out. They're going to go a little bit heavy here. Dylan Brown will come out. Again, they don't have the college or the NFL substitution rules. 2 receivers with the tight end to the left, single receiver to the right. Pettigrew behind Clayton here out of the pistol. This time they will hand off to Pettigrew, and he will muscle his way to the 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup, second down and 7 coming up. Wildcats going to go quickly. Actually, now look at me here trying to catch him off guard. Actually gave him the ball to the 37, so that was a 4-yard pickup for Pettigrew. 2 receivers with the tight end to the left, single receiver to the right. Clayton hands off the Pettigrew of the left side. He's got the first down and more. He's across the 30, 25, 20, 15, and out of bounds at the 11-yard line. A big run by Carter Pettigrew, 26 yards, and the Wildcats are into the Golden Eagle red zone. Actually at the 10, so it'll be first down and goal. They're going to go power formation here. Hand it off to Pettigrew of the right side, cuts up field, and they will give it to the 7, a 3-yard pickup, second down and goal now from the 7-yard line. They're going to get on the ball and go quickly. 10-10 remaining here in the first quarter. Another hand off to Pettigrew, and he will get across the 5 and muscle his way to the 4. So another 3-yard pickup, third down and goal from the 4. See what the Wildcats do here. Looks like they're going to stay in this heavy formation. Certainly in Sarah Morrison's kicking range. 9:50 remaining in the first. And flip the formation a bit. Pettigrew hands off the goes up the middle, and he is going to be right at the 1-yard line. Fourth down and goal from the 1. Wildcats got stuffed here a week ago by James Lawson. Clayton gets on the ball. He's going to go up the middle, and he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
a 6-0 lead, 9:17 remaining in the first quarter. An absolutely picture-perfect drive for the Wildcats. In their first playoff game in 10 years, have punched it into the end zone. Sarah Morrison on to attempt the extra point. 38-39 from extra points this year. Snap back, kick is up, and the kick is good. 9:17 remaining in the first quarter. Lawrence County out to a 7-0 lead on the opening drive. We'll have the first Golden Eagle possession when we return on the X Sports Network.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
This is the X Sports Network.
A play 82-yard drive capped off by Logan Clayton's quarterback sneak on 4th and goal from the 1. Add the Morrison extra point. The Wildcats lead it 7-0, 9:17 remaining in the first. Thatcher McDonald, squib kick fielded by Wilkerson at the 26-yard line. He's going to cut up field, and he will get stacked up, brought down at the 42. And that's where the Golden Eagles will take over first down and 10 on the 16-yard pickup. So good starting field position here for Ray County, trying to answer what Lawrence County did on their opening drive. First and 10 from their own 42. Three-headed monster, Schmidt, Ford, and Wilkerson, the ones to look out for. Tight end, two receivers to the left, single receiver to the right, almost bunched up. No one really split out wide. Schmidt with Ford to his right out of the shotgun. Going to call play action pass. Schmidt, he's going to take off, not much going. Gage Moses will bring him down at the 46. So Wildcats kind of had it covered pretty well. So it's a 4-yard pickup. That'll bring up second down and 6. Clock stops, 9:01 remaining here in the first quarter. Two receivers to the left with the tight end. Single receiver to the right. Same formation as the first play. Wildcats look like man-to-man here on the outside. Schmidt, hand off the Ford up the middle, and he is stacked up. The 42, he picks up one to the 43-yard line. That will bring up third down and 5. The 48, excuse me, so he got 2. Brings up third down and 4. Actually got him to the 49. That's not where he went down. He went down at the 47. I don't know how in the world he scooted out to the 49-yard line. But third down and 3 coming up. 8:35 remaining in the first. Flipping the formation. Single receiver to the left, two receivers to the right. Forward to the left of Schmidt out of the shotgun. Tight end goes in motion to the left. Now Wilkerson goes in motion. It's going to be a jet sweep to the outside. And Wilkerson is going to have just enough for the first down. He will get it to the Wildcat 47-yard line. So a first third down conversion for the Golden Eagles. First down and 10 from the Wildcat 47. Clock stops 8:12 remaining in the first. A bunch, two receivers to the right, one to the left, tight end to the right. Forward to Schmidt's right, see if they do a pitch out to the right here. No, straight drop back, pressure comes. Schmidt will throw. He's got Wilkerson, and Everly will bring him down at the 43-yard line.
Brings up 2nd down and 6 on the 4-yard pickup. And they go out of bounds again. Clock stops at 8:04. Unlike college and the pros, clock doesn't go back once they set the ball, spot the ball, however you want to put it. Single receiver to the left, 2 receivers. Bunched up to the right with the tight end to the right. Forward to the right is Schmidt. Schmidt now fakes it out, and it's going to be an option pitch. Wilkerson on the outside, a ton of white jerseys. Smith brings them down at the 46-yard line. Nothing going there, a 3-yard loss. Brings up 3rd down and 9 for the Golden Eagles. 7:40 on a rolling first quarter clock. $15 on the play clock as the Golden Eagles come to the line. 2 receivers with the tight end to the right, single receiver to the left, forward to the right is Schmidt out of the shotgun. Might be 4 down territory here. They've only tried 3 field goals this season. Schmidt rolls out to the right. Going to try to cut up field, and he does, and he'll get the first down and more. And he will go out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A good run by Schmidt and another 3rd down conversion. The 15-yard pickup. Wildcats getting some pressure up the middle, but Schmidt finding his way around it. Clock stops 7:08 remaining in the first down and 10 from the Wildcat 31. Two receivers to the right, 2 tight ends to the left. Ford to the right of Schmidt. Another handoff to Ford, and he has got a ton of white jerseys in the backfield. They will bring him down at the 33-yard line. First one there, Jatarius Stevenson. Cutler Garvin on the stop as well for the Wildcats. 2nd down and 12. 6:35 remaining on a rolling first quarter clock. Single receiver to the left, 1 to the right, and a tight end right behind the right guard, another tight end to the right. Hand off to Ford up the middle. Taden Russell trips him up in the backfield. He maybe got a yard on the play. 3rd down and 11 coming up. What a tackle by Taden Russell. So they've converted their first 2 third downs, including a 3rd down and 9. So under 6 minutes, we're the halfway point of the first quarter. 15 on the play clock. Single receiver left, trips bunched up to the right. Forward to the right is Schmidt. Schmidt drops back. Here comes pressure. It's a screen play to Ford. Stevenson almost trips him up, and he's on to the 25, and he is going to be, looks like he's going to get enough for the first down. And they convert another 3rd and long. Ford, who only has 8 catches on the year, and got that all the way down to the 21. So they needed 11, got 11, and that's 3 straight 3rd down conversions. 5:15 remaining in the first. Wildcats had a couple of opportunities to get them before the marker. They'll do the same formation. 3 receivers bunched to the right, 1 to the left. Schmidt drops back. Here comes pressure. Rolls out to the right. Johnson in front of him. He'll lob it into the end zone. It's Fugate, and touchdown. His foot was on the line from my view here. I don't think he was in. I thought his foot was on the line, but it will be a touchdown as Fugate was wide open, and that puts Ray County on the board, 7-6. 21-yard touchdown. It'll be Fugate, speaking of, on to attempt the extra point.
Snap back, kick is up, and the kick, I don't know how that wasn't blocked, but it is good. 7-7, 4:54 remaining in the first. We'll have the next Wildcat drive when we return on the X Sports Network.
Bring your outdoor dreams to life at Loretto Nursery and Landscaping. This one-stop shop can help you get your project done from start to finish. Go see for yourself. They have a wide variety of plants, from tropicals to ferns and trees, plus hanging baskets. What they have to offer goes beyond what looks good. They also supply concrete, mulch, compost, and drainage culverts. Don't forget about their on-lot buildings and chicken coops. You think that's all? You can also stop by to fill up your propane tank. Loretto Nursery and Landscaping has you covered. Stop by 409 South Military Street.
This is the X Sports Network.
10-play, 58-yard drive as Jackson Schmidt finds Austin Fugate for the 21-yard touchdown. It's Schmidt's 13th touchdown pass of the year. For Fugate, his third touchdown catch of the year. So Fugate on to kick it away. 7-7, 4:54 remaining in the first. Both sides scoring on their opening drive. It's a high end over end kick. Silva is going to let this one roll into the end zone. And the Wildcats will take over first down and 10 from their own 20. Their first drive started at their own 18-yard line. So the Wildcats went down the field on their first drive. 8 plays in 82 yards. Good combination of Clayton and Pettigrew on that drive. Two receivers to each side. Pettigrew will be behind Clayton here out of the pistol. Everly Smith to the left. Brown and Silva to the right. Clayton hands off to Pettigrew. He's got a good amount of room, and he will push the pile to the 24-yard line. 4-yard pickup, second down and 6 coming up. Got a good initial hole there. Clayton on the ball quickly. Ray County kind of not all out of sorts, a little bit out of sorts, trying to get lined up as now Brown will flip the formation as the Wildcats do the look at me. 3 receivers to the left, Silver the single receiver to the right. And Clayton on the RPO and throws it low out to Smith. Brings up third down and 6. Wildcats didn't get their lone third down try on the first drive. It was third down and goal from the 4. So third down and 6 from the 24. Spreading it out, 2 receivers to each side. Pettigrew to the right of Clayton. Clayton rolls out to his right a bit. Throws, and he has Silva. And Silva's going to make the catch. Enough for a first down to the 37-yard line. 13-yard pickup and a Wildcat first down. Really good job by Clayton as Silva was wide open on the right sideline. Clock stops 4:11 remaining here in the first quarter. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Pettigrew to the right of Clayton. And they fumble it, and don't have any clue who had. Looks like Lawrence County had it. And just a mess up there between Clayton and Pettigrew. They're going to lose 3 yards. And they'll bring up second down and 13. So it's Clayton that got on it. It's 2 receivers to each side. Empty backfield, actually, if Pettigrew splits out to the left. Clayton drops back. Quick throw out to Brown. And Brown will make the catch at the 36-yard line. Third down and 11 coming up. Third down and 11. They converted a 3rd and 6 earlier. Ball at the Wildcat 36. Clock rolling. 3:20 remaining in the first. 3 receivers going to be bunched out to the left. Silva the single receiver to the right. Pettigrew to the left of Clayton. 10 on the play clock. Clayton, play action. He's going to throw it. It's Silva, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by Caden Rector, his 4th interception of the year, and he takes it to the Wildcat 48-yard line. So Ray County will take over there. The first turnover of the game for Lawrence County. First turnover of the game for either side. So good starting field position for the Eagles. First down and 10 from the Wildcat 48. 2:52 remaining as Clayton has thrown his 7th interception of the season. 2 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Tight end to the right, Brown to the right of Schmidt, and Russell's going to jump off sides. First penalty against the Wildcats. We'll take it to the 43-yard line. First down and 5 coming up for the Golden Eagles. Same formation. Dunnigan and Fugate here to the right. Wilkerson to the left, Brown to the left of Schmidt. Play action off the, and he pulls it, intercepted by Max Taylor. Taylor takes it to the 50-yard line. The big man's 3rd interception of the season. Garvin comes off the outside, causes the interception, and each side trades interceptions. And that's the first INT thrown by Schmidt this year. Wildcats will take over. That is their 11th pick of the season, and the 3rd by Max Taylor. Added to the bingo card for the big fella. He needs a touchdown at the end of this, or maybe a 30-yard touchdown run. Added to the bingo card for the big fella. 2:45 remaining. Wildcats have it. First down and 10 at the midfield stripe. And it's Everly at running back now. He gets it to the open field, the 40. Cuts across, 30. Breaks a tackle down to the 25-yard line. Or are they going to say he fumbled? No, they're saying he's down at the 23. A break for Lawrence County as they say he was down at the 23-yard line, a 27-yard pickup. Oh, that was almost disaster for Lawrence County, and they're going to get on the ball because Ray County thought they had a turnover. First carry for Everly in the game, and it's an explosive one. Now Pettigrew over the left side, cuts up field, gets across the 20, and stacked up at the 18-yard line. Looks like second down and 5 coming up as the Wildcats have gotten to the Golden Eagle red zone for the second time tonight. 2:10 remaining in the first. Under 2, right at the 2-minute mark. 2 receivers each side. Pettigrew behind Clayton. Clayton throws out. It's Everly. He will muscle his way to the 14-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 1 for Lawrence County. They're going to get on the ball quickly here. Now it's going to be a look at me. Certainly be tempting since Lawrence County does a good job on quarterback sneaks is to have Clayton go up the middle against a 3-3-5. And Clayton will call his own number. It's enough for the first down, the 10. Cuts up field, down to the 4-yard line, and a Wildcat first down. First down and goal from the 4. A 10-yard pickup for Clayton. They're going to go into this heavy set formation. Minute 10 left here in the first quarter. Pettigrew behind everyone. They'll flip the formation to the left. Clayton hands off to Pettigrew, gets up the middle, and he is going to carry his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats, turning the turnover in the points. Lead at 13-7 with 55 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. A 4-yard touchdown run for Pettigrew is 15th of the year. Morrison on to attempt the extra point. Holder is Kilburn. Snap is back. The kick is up, and the kick right down the middle. 54.7 seconds remaining in the first. Lawrence County leads at 14-7. We'll have the next Golden Eagle drive when we return on the X Sports Network.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
This is the X Sports Network.
5-play, 50-yard drive capped off by Carter Pettigrew's 4-yard touchdown run, his 15th of the year off the Max Taylor interception. Wildcats lead at 14-7, 54.7 seconds remaining. This Class 5A first-round matchup. Thatcher McDonald on to kick it away. It's a high end-over-end kick, and it's going to be fielded by Wilkerson at the 35-yard line. Gets across the 40, and a lot of room. He's in the Wildcat territory and brought down at the... I thought he went, at the 36. The side judges have him at like the 30-yard line. So that's where they will take over first down and 10. A really good return by Aiden Wilkerson. Ball placed at the 36. So you got to look out for that. Special teams, kick returns have been a bit of an issue. The first two, Wilkerson with 29 yards on that one. 47.4 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. First down and 10, the best starting field position for Ray County. Last drive started at the Wildcat 48 and threw an interception on the first play. Schmidt with Ford to his right. Hands off the Ford up the middle. Brought down. Max Taylor's got him in the backfield at the 38-yard line. A 1,200-yard rusher has had nothing going for him tonight. Taylor with the tackle for loss. Second down and 12. Golden Eagles might just let this one run to the quarter. See what they decide to do here. They do have a play. And they're going to get one more in as the play clock is off. 15 on the game clock. Two receivers to the left, one to the right, tight end to the left, Ford to the right is Schmidt. Schmidt will roll out to his right. And Gage Smith has him. He throws it out of bounds. And a great job by Gage Moses to track him down as the clock will stop with 2 seconds remaining. Schmidt wisely just throwing it out of bounds. Now bring up third down and 12. That, unfortunately for Lawrence County, hasn't been a problem for Ray County. They're 3 for 3 on third downs. A 3rd and 3, 3rd and 9, and 3rd and 11. Two of those three handled by Schmidt, but it looks like the Wildcats here on the last couple of plays have been able to get to number one, at least keep number one in front of them. This Golden Eagle team has only thrown 105 passes coming into this game. So throwing it is not exactly what they want to do. Two receivers bunched to the right, tight end motions to the right, Ford to his right, single receiver to the left. Schmidt now will have a look at me. And the play clock's not on, but they're not in any danger of getting a delay of game. Pressure comes, it's Everly from the outside. They throw, has Wilkerson, and he's got enough for the first down and more. He's going to cut upfield, and he's going to get into the end zone. An incredible play from Schmidt to Wilkerson. That's a 38-yard touchdown, and now the Golden Eagles are a point away from tying it up as we head to the second quarter. So, pair of touchdown passes by Schmidt into the game, and brings Fugate on to attempt the extra point. Schmidt to hold. Snap back, kick is up, and the kick is no good. He missed it to the right. So after 12 minutes of play, the Wildcats have a lead 14-13. We'll have the next Lawrence County drive as we start the second quarter. We return on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.
3-play, 36-yard drive as Jackson Schmidt finds Austin Wilkerson on 3rd and 11 for the 38-yard touchdown score. But the Fugate extra point was no good, so the Wildcats lead at 14-13 as we get ready to start the second quarter after a wild first quarter for Schmidt. That is his 14th touchdown throw of the year. For Wilkerson, it's his 8th touchdown catch and his 10th overall. So Wildcats defense has been awesome on first and second, not on third. Fugate on to kick it away. You got Silva and Everly back deep to return. High end over end kick, and Silva, and he stepped into the end zone, so the Wildcats will take over. First down and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Second time they've started at their own 20 on this drive. So 14-13 the Wildcat lead. An 8-play, 82-yard drive. Next play, 6-play, 16 yards and an interception. And then after a Max Taylor interception, a 5-play, 50-yard drive. So touchdowns from Clayton and Pettigrew, extra points from Sarah Morrison, and the Wildcats lead at 14-13. 2 receivers to each side be stacked up. Pettigrew behind Clayton here out of the pistol. Clayton will call his own number on the RPO as Brown. Brown makes a catch and gets across the 25. Pretty good gain. Actually going to give him forward progress out to the 28-yard line, so that's an 8-yard pickup. Second down and 2 coming up. Same formation here for the Wildcats. 11:35 remaining in the second. Clayton now rolls out to the left, and he will run enough for the he will get enough for the first down. I thought it was going to be good than not good, but he will get forward progress to the 31. See where they mark this. To the 30. That's all he needed for a first down. 2-yard pickup, and the Wildcats will move the sticks. Goes out of bounds, stops. Said he was inbounds when it started. For the Wildcats, it's their 9th first down of the night. 2 receivers each side, not stacked up, more spread out this time. Clayton calls his own number, quarterback draw. He's going to get across the 35, cuts upfield the 40, and brought down at the 46-yard line, and another Wildcat first down. 16 yards on the play from Logan Clayton. .10:50 on a stop second quarter clock. Clayton rolls out to his right. Has Silva, makes the catch in the Golden Eagle territory, and they will bring him out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Nine-yard pickup, second down and 1 coming up. 10:44 remaining here in the first half. 3 receivers to the left, Silva the lone receiver to the right. There's no one to the left side. Clayton will roll out to the left, and he's got Brown. Brown's got the first down and more across the 40, and he runs over a defender down to the 35-yard line, and a Wildcat first down. Instead of going out of bounds, he rolls over the DB, and another Wildcat first down. They're going to get on the ball quickly. 10:30 on a rolling second quarter clock. Same formation. Now a look at me to the sideline. Three receivers to the right, 1 to the left. That's Smith, open to the left. Clayton calls his own number on the RPO and tells everyone to take off. And he will slide down. I think they're going to give him to the 32-yard line. Picks up 3 on the play. Brings up second down and 7. Flip the formation now. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. 9:50 on a rolling second quarter clock. Pettigrew behind Clayton here out of the pistol. Pettigrew gets a handoff this time ahead of seam, stops and spins and will get it to the 26-yard line. 6-yard pickup. Third down and 1 here for Lawrence County.
9:25 remaining in the half. 3 receivers bunched to the left. Silva single receiver to the right. Now they'll have a look at me here. Well, Clayton's going to get under center. And it's a quarterback sneak, and he's going to push the pile a long way. They'll mark him at the 22-yard line. A 4-yard pickup and another Wildcat first down. Lawrence County now 3 of 5 on third down. 3 receivers left. Silva, the single receiver to the right. Pettigrew behind Clayton, now the pistol. 8:50 remaining in the second. Now Clayton calls his own number, spins out of traffic, and will get sacked at the 28-yard line. Actually, they'll give him to the 27. Eagle Rose on the sack. Second down and 14. Ball at the 27. 2 receivers spread to each side. Pettigrew to the right of Clayton. Almost looks like man-to-man coverage here from the Eagles. Now Pettigrew goes in motion to the left. Clayton going to call his own number, and we got a penalty flag on the play, and it lands on Max Taylor's shoulder, and looks like that might be in the area of holding. It's going to go against Lawrence County. Clayton was called down at the 25-yard line. It's holding, and they're going to let it ride here. So it's holding against Lawrence County. Their second penalty. Ball will be spotted at the 37. Second down and 25. Clayton rolls out to his right. He throws, and Silva makes the catch, and they will spot him at the 26-yard line. So it picks up 11. Third down and 14 coming up. Got to get it to the 12. Yep, they get it to 12-yard line. Clock is rolling. Don't have the play clock running, so we don't know where we are. We have to go on the back judge. 2 receivers each side. Again, both sides are not going to be candidates for delay of games. Motion comes from Everly. Fakes a jet sweep. Screen here to Pettigrew, and he's hit hard in the backfield. A really good play by Ezekiel Romero. Pettigrew, slow to get up, but gets up. Brings up 4th and 14. And this is certainly 4-down territory. I don't know if this is in Sarah Morrison's range. It doesn't appear to be. 7:14 on the stopped second quarter clock. Ball placed at the 26. Got to get to the 12. And they might let this one, might call a timeout here as Garrick Barnett heading towards the official. And the clock's not rolling, so you can go ahead and take it if you want to. And that's exactly what Garrick Barnett's going to do here. And he will call his first time out of the first half. 7:14 remaining in the half. Wildcats leading 14-13. We'll continue the Wildcat drive. We return on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
This is the X Sports Network.
Lawrence County calls their first timeout of the first half. 7:14 remaining here in the second. Wildcats at the 14-13 lead. They've got it 4th and 14. on the Ray County 26-yard line. So they got to get it to the 12. 3 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Pettigrew to the right of Clayton here out of the shotgun. Clayton drops back. He's going to throw over the middle, intercepted. He was looking for Smith, and he's picked off by Romero, who's going to take it down to the 25-yard line. So Clayton throws his second interception. And the Golden Eagles will have their worst starting field position of the night. So Wildcats with a 14-13 lead, 7:06 remaining. Eagles have scored on 2 of their 3 drives, 2 touchdown drives and an interception. After they just got a Lawrence County interception, they threw an interception on the next play. 2 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right, tight end behind the left guard, Ford to the right of Schmidt. Schmidt drops back. He's going to throw it deep. And Smith, what a great play by Wilkerson. And Wilkerson's going to take it into the end zone on the first play of the drive. A bit underthrown. Wilkerson did a great job adjusting to it, and just like that, Ray County has a 20-14 lead with 6:54 remaining in the half. So Fugate on to attempt the extra point. He missed the last one. He's there. Fugate does have a big leg. Snap is back. The kick is up, and the kick, a line drive, is good. So with 6:54 remaining in the half, Ray County is taking their first lead of the game at 20-14. Having the next Wildcat drive when we return on the X Sports Network.
What really matters during the ball game, we realize when it comes to sports that seasons begin and seasons end. There's an ever-changing to a new season. In Ecclesiastes 3 and verse 1, there is appointed a time for everything. There's a time for every event under heaven. Life has its seasons. But one thing that does not change is Jesus Christ. The Bible says He is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Put your trust, confidence, and obedience in Him. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Let me tell you about a place that has it all for your home, bedroom, kitchen, lawn, and more. It's a home-owned and home-operated business that's been around for over 70 years, so you know they're doing something right. At Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, you'll find top name brands for every room of your house, and top brands for the outside too. Looking for appliances, televisions, couches, safes, bedding, mowers, and well, the list goes on. So make the drive today to 824 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg and be treated right.
Schmidt hits Wilkerson for the second time tonight, this time a 75-yard touchdown on the first play of the drive. Fugate extra point is good. It's a 20-14 Golden Eagle lead, 6:54 remaining here in the half. So for a team that doesn't throw it that often, Schmidt tonight 4 of 7, 149 yards, 3 touchdowns, and an interception. Fugate on to kick it away. High end over end kick, and Silva will let it land in the end zone. And the Wildcats once again will take over first down and 10 from their own 20. Move the ball well so far tonight, 12 first downs and 210 yards of total offense on 31 plays, but 2 interceptions. And Ray County taking advantage of the interception last time and scoring. So both sides 7 points off turnovers as Logan Clayton will bring the offense back on the field. Negative plays, only 2 tonight, but both have killed Lawrence County drives. 5 wide, 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Pettigrew is a slot out here to the right. Motion comes from Everly. And Clayton going to call his own number. He's got a lot of room across the 35-40, and he will slide down, the 30. He will slide down to the 32-yard line, and the Wildcats will have a first down on the 12-yard pickup. Quarterback runs have been there for Lawrence County tonight. It's their 13th first down. Clock stops, 6:47 in the second. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Now Brown goes in motion. And Clayton will go up the middle again, 35, and will land right at the 40. It's a really good pickup by Clayton, 8 yards, 2nd down and 2 coming up. Two receivers to each side. Pettigrew will go behind Clayton here out of the pistol. Hand off to Pettigrew, goes up the middle, the first down and more, spins. He's in the Golden Eagle territory, the 45, brought down at the 37-yard line. What a great run by Carter Pettigrew, and the Wildcats are back in Golden Eagle territory. Two receivers to each side. Pettigrew behind Clayton now the pistol. And we're going to get a penalty flag right at the get-go as Pettigrew went to the 33. He threw it right at the get-go. We're going to have a, looks like a illegal shift against Lawrence County. Take it back to the 42.
One more time, a white Nissan truck from Lawrence County. License plate 829BM.
It's first down and 15. Just the third penalty against Lawrence County tonight. 3 penalties for 20 yards. First down and 15 from the 42. Clock rolls. Actually stops at 6 minutes. Under 6 minutes remaining here in the half. 2 receivers to the left, 3 to the right. Pettigrew split out to the right as well. Motion comes from Everly, and Clayton calls his own number. Gets across the 40, and will get stacked up at the 36. So he actually picks up 6 on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 9. Wildcats getting on the ball quickly. Same 5 wide formation. Now look at me to the sideline. Now Pettigrew will go in the backfield, split out to the left. Actually, he just goes from right to left out of the formation. Motion comes from Brown. Brown this time gets a handoff over the left side and gets across the 30 and knocked out of bounds. And he will have enough for a first down to the 24-yard line. Good run by Dylan Brown, doing a lot tonight. His first carry. Good block on the outside by Carter Pettigrew. Ball placed at the Eagle 24. Clock stop, 4:57 remaining in the half. 3 receivers to the right and 2 to the left. Wildcats staying in this 5 wide look. Motion from Brown again. This time Clayton, it's a quarterback. What a block by Dayton Russell. As he gets across, he will get right to the 20-yard line, 4 yards, 2nd down and 6 coming up. You can hear the crack of the helmet from up here. 4:40 remaining in the half. And we're going to get a offside call against Ray County, and that's going to give the Wildcats a first down. Take it to the 15. And that will be another Wildcat first down. Oh, no, it'll be, my bad, 2nd down and 1. I can't count that. West Virginia math is coming to bite me there. 2nd down and 1 coming up. 3 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left, 3 to the right. Under 4:30 left to play in the half. Clayton, it's a quarterback draw again. He's got the first down and more. And he will make it to the 15-yard line. And that will, the 10-yard line. And that will move the sticks once again. 16th first down for the Wildcats tonight. Getting on the ball quickly here, 4:10 remaining. They almost jumped off sides again. They're trying to get the snap. First down and goal from the 10. Wildcats might try to bleed some clock here. Under 4 minutes left to play in the half.
Pettigrew will now go behind Clayton now the pistol. Pettigrew, handoff over the left side, cuts a field and into the end zone! Touchdown, Wildcats! Tied it up at 20 with 3:43 remaining in the half. Pettigrew, his second touchdown run of the ninth and his 16th on the season. Morrison on to attempt the extra point. Snap back, kick is up, and the kick is good. The Wildcats retake the lead. 21-20, 3:43 remaining in the half. We'll have the next Golden Eagle drive when we return on the X Sports Network.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
Comprehensive care with a compassionate touch. That will always be the guarantee at Encompass Healthcare in Etheridge, Tennessee. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or weight loss treatments, the team at Encompass is equipped to serve your needs today. The doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5 and from 8 to noon on Fridays. Make an appointment with providers Kendra Brown, Tori Cox, or Ellie Brown today. That's Encompass Healthcare, located on Highway 43 North in Etheridge, next door to Chapman Tire.
8-play, 80-yard drive capped off by Carter Pettigrew's 10-yard touchdown run, his second of the night, 16th of the season. Add the Sarah Morrison extra point. The Wildcats lead at 21-23, 43 remaining in the half. McDonald on to kick it away. Fugate and Wilkerson back deep to return. They've been dangerous, or at least Wilkerson has been dangerous completely all night. This time they're going to kick the Fugate. He'll field it at the 20-yard line. And Fugate gets stacked up. And they're going to bring him down at the 36-yard line. Not the worst and not the best starting field position of the Golden Eagles. It's somewhere there in the middle. So Ray County, not known as a passing offense, they've certainly been that way tonight as they'll take over first down and 10 from their own 36. Running game has not really been there. 8 carries for 19 yards, but 5 of 7 passing, 149 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception from Jackson Schmidt. And that 1 interception is his only one so far of the year. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And we got 2 running backs in the backfield and 4 to the right. Actually, that's Wilkerson split out. He'll now go to the right. Schmidt. Pressure comes from the outside. He's going to cut up field, and he'll get across the 40, and he will get down to the 45-yard line. He's going to be a yard short of the first down. So second down and 1 coming up. Schmidt is Dunnell. He is the team's leading rusher. He's made some big plays with his legs, but certainly with his arm as well. 3:05 remaining in the half. Ray County will get the ball out of halftime. Single receiver to the right, 3 to the left, 4 to the left of Schmidt. Schmidt on the quarterback draw will have enough for the first down as he will go to the 46. That's all he needed, and will be enough for a first down for Ray County, their 7th of the night. Clock stops, 2:36 remaining in the half. And actually 2:30 as the clock will roll. Two receivers to the left, 2 to the right, spread formation. First time we've seen this out of the Golden Eagles tonight. 4 to the right of Schmidt. Schmidt will roll out to the left, Stevenson giving chase. And he's going to jump throw and out of the reach of his intended receiver. And Latarius Donegan falls incomplete right at the 2-minute mark of the half. 2nd down and 10 coming up. Good pressure by Stevenson, Russell, and a whole host of white jerseys. And some of the Wildcat students made the 3-hour, 20-minute drive out to Evansville tonight. A good contingent of Wildcat fans, even some ones who made the drive over from Knoxville. Single receiver to the right, 3 receivers to the left, 4 to the left of Schmidt. Schmidt drops back, quick throw, finds Donegan, and Everly meets him at the line of scrimmage. Donegan doesn't get much further from that. A great job by the Wildcats, and he will gain nothing. Donegan's first catch. They'll bring up 3rd down and 10. Now this team has done an incredible job on 3rd down tonight, 4 of 4, including a touchdown. 1:35 left. Ray County has all 3 timeouts. Lawrence County has 2. They're going to get on the ball quickly. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. So they're going to go 5 wide for the first time tonight. Lawrence County 4 down lineman. Schmidt drops back, throws a big deep ball out to the right, and it is incomplete. And for the first time tonight, Lawrence County forces a non-3rd down conversion. And that will bring the punt unit on the field for the first time tonight from either side, and 1:06 left. So the Wildcats will get the ball. Probably under a minute left with 2 timeouts. On to punt it away will be Jacob Curley. It'll be Fugate. I was about to say Fugate's got a huge leg. Everly back deep to return. And he jumped. Yeah, I was about to say. He jumped there, and that will take him 5 yards back. Takes it to the 41-yard line. That's the 2nd penalty against Ray County. Actually the 3rd penalty, all procedures. So 3 penalties for 15 yards.
It is your truck, so if you can go back out and move it, please.
I hope.
Earlier, that is your truck.
So on the punt it again. Snap back. Kick is up, and it line drive will go. Well, I don't know how that stayed in bounds. What a kick by Fugate. I thought that ball was going out. It'll stop at 59 seconds left as it was fielded at the 13-yard line. I thought that was going to go out of bounds at the 25, and he kicked a fade, and it stayed in bounds. So that's where the Wildcats will take over 1st down and 10 from their own 13. We'll see what Garrick Barnett company do. The offense has done an incredible job tonight. 310 total yards on 39 plays, 233 of that on the ground. Ray County will get the ball out of halftime. So probably you'll see what they want to do after the first play. 5 wide. It worked great for him on the last possession. 2 receivers to the right, 3 to the left. Clayton going to call his own number on the quarterback draw. He's got a ton of room. He's across the 30 down to the 36-yard line. 23-yard pickup. Clayton having a huge night on the ground. They roll the clock under 50 seconds. They're going to get on the ball quickly. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. 45 seconds, Clayton snaps. And no one really goes out. Clayton's going to take off. He's across the 50. He's in the Eagle territory and goes out of bounds at the 37-yard line. So that will stop the clock. 34.4 seconds. Ball at the 36. And official whistle blows. And it's going to be a Ray County timeout. So we will take it with them here on the X Sports Network.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Hood. You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time, and nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit VolcoAuto.com.
Wright County calls their first timeout of the game. Clock stops, 34.4 seconds remaining here in the half. Lawrence County leading 21-20. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Clayton rolling out to the left, has Smith wide open, makes the catch and stumbles out of bounds at he went out of bounds at the 31. First catch for Smith tonight, 6-yard pickup. 2nd and 4. 29.1 seconds remaining here in the half. Wildcats still have 2 timeouts. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Clayton rolls out to his right. Throws and, almost intercepted by Tristan Odom. That falls incomplete. 3rd down and 4 coming up. Clayton tonight, 8 of 13, 63 yards, 2 interceptions. It's rushing where he's getting it done. 16 carries, 157 yards, and a score. 23.5 seconds remaining in the half. 3rd down and 4. Wildcats 3 of 6 on 3rd down tonight. 3 receivers spread out way out to the right. Smith, the single receiver, to the left. Man coverage on the outside as well. Clayton. Now it's a handoff to Pettigrew. He gets across the 30. The 25 tripped up. Will be enough for the first down to the 22-yard line. And Lawrence County will call their second timeout of the game. And a 9-yard pickup there by Carter Pettigrew. We'll take the break with them here on the X Sports Network.
For over 50 years, Southern Tennessee Regional Health System Lawrenceburg has been a cornerstone of care in Lawrence County. From cardiology to orthopedics, general surgery, primary care, and women's health, we offer compassionate expert care close to home. Our ER is now stronger than ever with more providers, chest pain accreditation, and our newest Joint Commission stroke accreditation because every second matters. Generations have trusted us for compassionate care and medical excellence. Faster, trusted, accredited emergency care with hometown heart.
This is the X Sports Network.
For over 50 years, Southern Tennessee Regional Health System.
Lawrence County calls their second timeout of the half. Have the ball at the Golden Eagle 23-yard line. 17.4 seconds remaining, a 21-20 lead. Trying to add some points before we go in the halftime. 3 receivers to the right. And they will have 2 receivers to the left. This 5-wide look, no matter what they line up in, has been very effective for Lawrence County. Clayton rolls out to his right. He's going to cut up field and gets across the 20 and eventually down the 18-yard line, and that is where Garrick Barnett will call his final timeout here of the half. We'll just keep it here for the time being as he picked up 5 yards on the play. 2nd down and 5, so 9.8 seconds remaining. Realistically, depending on what you do here, you could probably get 2 plays off. You're in Sarah Morrison's field goal range. Her long of the year is 32. If you kick it from here, quick math, it's 35 yards. If you get any closer, you're definitely in a range. Offensively tonight, Lawrence County, 370 yards of total offense, 297 on the ground on 32 carries, 8 of 13 through the air for 63 yards and 2 interceptions. So there's been some games where Lawrence County hasn't done that in a game, let alone a half. But trying to add a little bit of cushion here before going into halftime. Ray County will get the ball out of the half. Two receivers to the right. I have two receivers to the left. Pettigrew's kind of split out way to the right here. Like zone coverage here from the Eagles. Clayton will roll out to the right. He will throw it into the end zone. We have a penalty flag on the play. And offensive lineman down. And it's 3.2 seconds remaining. This might be against Ray County. It's going to be holding against Ray County. Yeah, and they are going to attempt a field goal here. Sarah Morrison 1 of 2 on field goals this year. So it is holding. And that will take the ball to the
defensive hold on Ray County.
starts at the 18, down to the 8. So Morrison on to attempt a 25, actually the 9. So she'll try a 26-yard field goal. Kilburn, the holder. Snap is back, kick is up, and the kick is good. At the end of the half, Lawrence County leads it 24-20 as Morrison punches it in from 26 yards out, and the Wildcats leading it by 4 in their first playoff game in 10 years. So we will take a few-minute break, and then we will return for action here on the X Sports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
Since 1955, Evers Construction has been the company folks have trusted for residential and commercial construction projects. Today, Evers is still the leader in building and is just as committed to maintaining. From residential to commercial and industrial, Evers' team of experts stands ready to install, service, and repair all your HVAC and plumbing needs. Specializing in leak repair, maintenance, air duct cleaning and repair, air handler service, drain cleaning, gas line work, emergency unit repair, inspections, and more. Evers Construction offers a preventative maintenance package to keep your home or business cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Trained, trusted, reliable. For more information or to schedule an appointment with the pros who know, phone 931-762-3593 or visit eversconstructionco.com. Evers Construction Company in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
The game of basketball and the lessons we've learned in sports has always played an important role in both of our lives. We know the benefits of a good game plan.
Merely hiring a real estate agent and popping a sign in your yard is not enough to win anymore. We have teamed up with Platform Marketing and have been able to secure an exclusive right in our area to market your home in the unique way that we do. So let's go. Team up with us and let's win together.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real in Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
State Line Garage Doors, owned and operated by Justin Gobble, is your trusted local expert in garage door services. Based in Lawrence County, Tennessee, State Line Garage Doors is built on over a decade of hands-on experience, providing reliable repairs, replacements, and installations for all types of garage doors, residential and commercial. They proudly serve our community and the surrounding areas. When you work with State Line Garage Doors, you're not just another job, you're part of our community. Their commitment to quality, transparency, and craftsmanship is at the heart of what they do, and they offer free estimates. State Line Garage Doors. Reach out to discover the difference a company with local roots can make for your home and business.
Gifts and goodies galore await you at Miss Millie's in downtown Lawrenceburg. From brands you know and love, like E. Newton Jewelry and Tyler Diva Wash, to unique specialty gifts, you will find it all here. Whether you're looking for the perfect gift for someone you love or shopping for yourself, shopping local is the way to go. We have home goods, women's fashion and accessories, baby items, and lots of seasonal decorations. Our friendly staff will welcome you in, help you find what you need, and even package your gifts for you. Also, we can't forget to tell you about our popular bridal registry. Future brides can come and create their perfect registry with us. So stop by Miss Millie's today. We're located in the northeast corner of the square in downtown Lawrenceburg.
This is the X Sports Network.
It's time for fun facts. Louisiana is an incredible state. It's home to Cajun food, Cajun music, and the longest continuous bridge over water, the Lake Pontchartrain Causeway. It stretches for almost 24 miles. Louisiana is our 18th state, having joined the Union on April 30th, 1812. It then left and joined the Confederacy on January 26, 1861, but it was allowed back in on June 25th, 1868. Here are 5 fun facts about Louisiana. 1. The Louisiana State Capitol building is the tallest in the United States. It's 450 feet tall. 2. Gaydon, Louisiana bills itself as the duck capital of America. Rain, Louisiana is the frog capital of the world, and Breaux Bridge, Louisiana is the crawfish capital of the world. 3. Louisiana is the only state that still mentions the Napoleonic Law in its state law. Number 4. There are only 2 mobile national monuments: the San Francisco, California cable cars and the St. Charles streetcars in New Orleans. Number 5. The Battle of New Orleans was fought 2 weeks after the War of 1812 ended, and over a month before the word got to Louisiana that the war had actually ended. And there you have it, 5 fun facts about Louisiana. See you next time on Fun Facts.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
Right in the heart of the downtown square in Lawrenceburg stands a true local treasure, Holland's Drug Store, the oldest business on the square. Holland's is a name you have trusted since the 1960s. Expert pharmacists Richard and Brooke are proud to offer personalized care, including compounding, while providing you fast and friendly service. They accept most insurance plans, so you can get what you need without a hassle. And while you're here, don't forget to explore the gift shop filled with local novelties, willow trees, seasonal home decor, and so much more. Holland's Drug Store, local and lasting.
Hi, I'm Jeff Overton, and welcome to this edition of Mars Hill Minute. We're excited to be here in the foundation
of our brand new children's building, student building. This part right here will be the student sanctuary where they'll have their worship on Wednesday nights. But what I want to talk to you about is what's coming soon. The steel will go up, the second floor will be built, and the children's wing will be put in as well. We're excited about all of that, but you got to take the details of making sure this part is right. If the foundation isn't right, everything else we build is going to have problems. The Bible tells us the same is true with our lives. We talked about a man who built his house on the sand, and one who's built his house on the rocks. And when the storms came, the one built on the rock sustained and made it through. How's your life built? Jesus says he is the rock. I'd like to encourage you to build your life on Jesus Christ and his teaching and be a disciple of Jesus Christ. I'd love to invite you to Mars Hill Baptist Church to learn more about how to build the proper foundation to build upward with your life. God bless you. Hope you'll come join us.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all when it comes to building, look no further than Tennessee Properties. From new home builds to remodels and commercial projects, our contractors work hard to give your space a new life from planning to finishing touches. Whether it's new interiors or dirt work, they see your big picture without forgetting the small details. In the market for a new home, they partnered with Freeman Development to bring new homes to the Oak Hill subdivision of Lawrenceburg. That's Tennessee Properties, licensed and insured. Call today or visit tennessee.com.
Mac Brown has been providing photographic services for 55 years. During that time, Mac Brown photographers have photographed children, seniors, weddings, schools, musicians, and commercial businesses. The studio takes great pride in producing quality photographs and services for its many clients. While the studio has adapted as times have changed, their goal of providing excellent photography has remained constant. For more information or to schedule an appointment, visit their website at macbrownphoto.com or give them a call at 931-762-4263. Let the professionals at Mac Brown Photography turn your memories into treasures.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your sports forecast.
Fred Gossage here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center on this Thursday evening with your latest forecast update. A lot to talk about here in the weather department. First off, we are still going to continue the warm temperatures we've been having this week through at least Saturday. So 2 more days where we're up into the 70s before big changes to at least a quick hitting shot of colder air as we head to the beginning of the week. But in between that, we have the potential for a few stronger thunderstorms around here on our Friday afternoon and our Friday evening. Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma has trimmed back the areas in the level 2 out of 5 risk a little bit. And this gets updated during the overnight, and I wouldn't be surprised if they trim this back a little more, if not downgrade it all, just to a level 1 for everybody. But for right now, for Friday afternoon and evening, there is a level 2 out of 5 from roughly Lawrenceburg to Pulaski northward through Lewis, Murray, and Marshall counties in Tennessee. South of that, elsewhere across southern Tennessee down through North Alabama, Northeast Mississippi, it is a low wind to level 1 out of 5 risk of severe weather. Both of these low wind categories. This is not a big severe weather risk, but during the afternoon and the evening, there could be a couple of isolated stronger storms mixed in with the scattered showers and thunderstorms we'll have. Main threats will be isolated wind gusts of 45 to 60 miles an hour with 1 or 2 of the storms. Most of the storms will just have 30 or 40 mile per hour winds. A couple of storms could have hail up to the size of quarters, although most of it will just be pea size or so. And a brief low-end tornado is not impossible, but the tornado risk is really, really, really low. It's just not completely zero. Overall, not a big severe weather situation. As we head to the overnight, we're mostly clear for the evening, and our overnight lows will likely be near midnight or just after as we get down into the lower 50s. We head toward daybreak. Southerly wind starts to pick up. Clouds increase. A few spotty showers by morning, and temperatures actually go up to the mid to upper 50s by sunrise here. We'll continue to warm through the morning. We're hitting the low to mid 70s for daytime highs by the afternoon, with partly sunny to mostly cloudy skies, a breezy south to southwest wind. And by 3, 4, or 5 o'clock, we do think some scattered showers and thunderstorms will start developing, first over Middle Tennessee and then spreading southeastward across the rest of southern Tennessee and getting down into North Alabama and northeast Mississippi by the evening hours. It's mainly that time frame between about 3 p.m. and 9 p.m. when we think the window of opportunity for a couple of stronger storms will be. Once we get past 9 p.m., I do think there will be showers and thunderstorms still around over North Alabama, but we will be losing the instability in the daytime heating, and those storms will likely be weakening by that point if they're not already weakened before then. Clouds hang around for Saturday morning, and we do have the chance of a few more isolated thunder showers on our Saturday ahead of the frontal system that will bring much cooler air. Now, the Storm Prediction Center has a marginal level 1 risk up for Saturday, up to about the Tennessee River in North Alabama. I'm not thinking there's a severe storm threat in our local area of North Alabama, southern Tennessee for Saturday. If there is one at all in the southeast, I think it's central Alabama into central Georgia and South Carolina. But a couple showers or thunder showers Saturday is certainly possible. Lingering wraparound showers possible Sunday into Sunday evening here. On the backside of the system, as we turn cooler, we'll start in the 50s. The first half of Sunday, falling into the 40s by the afternoon. We'll reach the 20s overnight for our Sunday night. And then we may not get out of the upper 30s and lower 40s for daytime highs on Monday. And that's where we look to see maybe a few flurries. We'll talk about that in detail. But it's a quick hitting shot of cold air early next week, Sunday and Monday. We're already back to southerly wind and moderating temperatures by Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Here is the temperature trend. We go from the low to mid 70s for Friday and Saturday, down to the 50s on Sunday. And that may be the first half of the day, falling in the afternoon. And then 39 is about the midpoint average for Monday between southern Tennessee and North Alabama. I think it's mid to upper 30s over southern Tennessee, and then upper 30s to 40 or 41 over North Alabama. Mid to upper 20s Sunday night, low to mid 20s Monday night and the Tuesday morning. So we're talking about hard freeze conditions here during these 2 overnights, but we rebound quickly. We're back to the lower 60s for daytime highs as we head into Wednesday and Thursday of next week. So some significant cold air, but it will only be short-lived. But on Monday, again, we're talking about daytime highs between the mid to upper 30s in southern Tennessee and upper 30s to lower 40s in North Alabama. Combine that with northwest wind gusts of 15, 20, 30 miles per hour through the day. You're talking about wind chills at their warmest on Monday into the mid to upper 20s, and they will be cooler than that during other periods of the day. And again, a widespread hard freeze is likely. It's possible Sunday night, but it's a foregone guarantee on Monday nights. We're down to the low to mid 20s. And then these wraparound flurries here on Monday with the lingering moisture under the cold upper level trough. This is not the type of situation where we get accumulating snow here. There's a slight chance of that over into the mountains of eastern Tennessee. This will just be flakes flying on Monday, so no reason to worry about travel impacts or road conditions or accumulation or anything like that. It's just a few flurries, but a few flakes could be flying to start next week. As you get your first cup of coffee in the morning, increasing clouds toward daybreak and the slight chance of a shower starting around daybreak in the mid to upper 50s. Again, we're going to hit our lows close to midnight and then bounce back up closer to daybreak, headed for the low to mid 70s by the afternoon. And 3 o'clock through about 9 o'clock, we'll watch for a couple of stronger thunderstorms with gusty winds and small hail possible. Tornado threat, not zero, but it is minimal. Chance of a few more thunder showers Saturday, but I don't think they'll be severe. Isolated wraparound showers Sunday, and then cold, windy, and a few flurries on Monday. Daytime highs upper 30s to lower 40s. Overnight, Monday night, low to mid 20s. Veterans Day, we're back to sunshine and low to mid 50s for daytime highs in the afternoon. And then we're back toward the 60s toward Wednesday and Thursday of next week. That's a look at your latest 7-day forecast. We'll take you back to the high school game coverage right here on the Exports Network.
Why should you bank with Employee Resources Credit Union? We offer a wealth of services, including mobile banking, video banking, bill pay, and more. We also offer loan rates that are lower than those of our competitors. Employee Resources Credit Union has been a financial pillar since 1964, providing long-time support to members of the community. Join us and become part of the ERCU commitment, not for profit, for service.
Working with Gina was great because she really knows this area. I gave her the specifications of what I was looking for, and she took me right to my forever home.
I met Gina when she sold my son's home within 5 days after it hit the market. With my home, from the day the sign hit the yard to the day we signed the papers, Gina was there every step of the way. Her involvement in the sale of my home was the best decision that I made.
We never felt like Gina was pushing us to make a deal with a buyer. She knew what we wanted, and she worked diligently to get us the best offer for our properties.
Working hard for my clients to make their dreams come true. Let me work for you.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
Pat's Cafe and Catering has been proudly serving customers in Lawrenceburg since 1987. For 4 generations, our family-run cafe has served up delicious breakfast and lunch favorites, with friendly service and a welcoming atmosphere. We also offer full-service catering and can help to make your next party or event a success. For great food and friendly faces, visit us today at Pat's Cafe and Catering.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back to Eagle Stadium, Bill Horton Field, where Lawrence County leads Ray County 24-20 after the first half of play. Let's take a look at the first half stats here in this Class 5A first round matchup. Lawrence County had 370 yards of offense on 45 plays, 297 on the ground, 63 through the air. They had 2 turnovers, 2 interceptions, 4 of 7 on third down, 1 of 1 on fourth down, 3 penalties, 20 yards. For Ray County, had 178 yards on 20 plays, 7 first down, 29 on the ground, 149 through the air, 4 of 5 on third down, 4 penalties for 24 yards. The individual statistics: Lawrence County, Logan Clayton, 17 carries, 162 yards and a touchdown. Carter Pettigrew, 13 carries, 96 yards and 2 scores. Achias Everly, 1 carry, 27 yards. Dylan Brown, 1 carry, 12 yards. Passing, Logan Clayton, 8 of 13, 63 yards and 2 interceptions. Receiving, Demetrius Silver, 3 catches, 33 yards. Dylan Brown, 3 catches, 20 yards. Gage Smith, 1 for 6. Achias Everly, 1 for 4. For Ray County, Jackson Smith, 4 carries, 29 yards. Aiden Wilkinson, 2 carries for 1 yard. And Mason Ford, 4 carries for -1 yard. Passing wise, Schmidt, 6 of 10, 149 yards, 3 touchdowns and an interception. Receiving, Aiden Wilkerson, 3 catches, 117 yards, 2 touchdowns. Austin Fugate, 1 of 21, 1 catch for 21 yards and a score. Mason Ford, 1 catch for 11 yards, and Latarius Donegan, 1 catch for no yards. Ray County will get the ball coming out of the half here. Lawrence County's offense, as other than a couple of negative plays off their own account, have been almost unstoppable. You can say almost the same thing for Ray County. There's just been one punt between the two. Ray County did that right at the end of the half for Lawrence County, right down the field, and got a Sarah Morrison 26-yard field goal as time expired. Austin Fugate, a really big leg, but he has a missed extra point, which is why it's a 4-point game and not a 3-point game right now. So Ray County will get the ball to start the second half. And Lawrence County, it's the first all-time meeting between the two. And Lawrence County never even met up with the two schools that combined to become Ray County. So first ever meeting between the two schools comes here in the Class 5A playoffs. Lawrence County will be on your screen, kicking from left to right to start things off. Very entertaining first half here between the two. Wildcat defense needing a big stop here right out the get-go. Ray County needing any sort of momentum after having to punt and then watching the Wildcats go right down the field and get points there at the end of the half. Beautiful stadium here, picture perfect. Got the woods down here to our right, here in the hills of Tennessee, just past Chattanooga, about 50-ish miles past Chattanooga. Chattanooga is also where the state championship games will be played there at Finley Stadium. So Thatcher McDonald on to kick it away. Wilkerson and Donegan back deep to return. Donegan heels on the 26. Wilkerson heels, he'll back up to the 26, 25-ish as well. Got the play clock back and working. McDonald ready to kick it away. And it's going to be an end-over-end kick, and Donegan will field it at the 15-yard line. And breaks a tackle and gets out to the 34, and that's where Ray County will take over first down at 10. So it's not their worst or their best starting field position, kind of in the middle. It's Jackson Schmidt, who's had a really good night throwing and running the ball. Pretty much generated the bulk of their offense tonight. Mason Ford, who came in averaging 125 yards per game, has been held to -1 on 4 carries. 2 receivers to the right with the tight end, single receiver to the left. Ford to the right of Schmidt out of the shotgun. Schmidt will roll out to the right. He's got a whole host of Wildcats. Moses and Russell will trip him up, and he will go out of bounds at the 27. He'll lose 7 on the play. Second down and 17 coming up.
Ball's placed on the 27-yard line will bring up a 2nd and 17.
Schmidt gets the play. Clock rolls, 11:25. They said he was originally down inbounds, not out of bounds. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, tight end to the right. Ford to the left of Schmidt. And they're going to jump all sides. That's going to take them 5 more yards backwards. Or false start, I should say. It's offsides on defense, false start on the offense. So that brings up second down and 22 for Ray County. Now 5 yards, 5 penalties for 30 yards, 29 yards. Minute into the second half. Single receiver to the right. Actually, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, tight end to the right, 4 to the left to Schmidt. Schmidt drops back, pressure comes, and he will step up. Johnson falls down, and Schmidt makes a couple guys miss. He will get stacked up, out of bounds, and we're going to get a penalty flag on the play. And that might be a late hit against Lawrence County. So he got to the 31 as he was picked up and thrown down. He got him in bounds, so he didn't hit him out of bounds. They might get him for picking him up. And officials having a discussion about it. And Garrick Barnett is not happy here. And they're going to call the penalty. I can't believe that. He was in bounds, and they are going to call the penalty. And it's unsportsmanlike on Ray County, so they're both going to offset. It's not going to matter. So you get they're going to place the ball at the 30-yard line. Brings up 3rd down and 14. So they both happened after the play. So they both offset. They got the ball placed at the 30. So the unsportsman, they have to mark the unsportsmanlike against Ray County regardless. Because if whoever got that, if they get another, they get ejected. Y'all get the picture. 3rd down and 14, ball at the Golden Eagle 30. They were really good on 3rd down in the first half, 4 of 5. 3 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left. An empty look, 5 wide. Now their sideline official who threw the flag on Everly is the one, I don't know, who was called on Ray County. Again, they don't give numbers for penalties. 10:37 on the stop 3rd quarter clock. And Wildcat fans came out in droves, including the student section. 5 wide look. Schmidt drops back, steps up. Max Taylor waiting on him, and they're going to get him short of the 1st down. A really good tackle by DeMarcus Johnson at the 34-yard line. Brings up 4th down. Taylor and Johnson got him, and that will bring the punt unit on the field. So a picture-perfect defensive start and a 3-and-out. Our first 3-and-out of the game, I do believe. Maybe the second. Lots happening in this game, folks. Everly back deep to return. Heels on his own 28. Fugate has a huge leg. His last kick was a lone line drive. He hit for a golf fade and somehow stayed in bounds. 9:50 remaining here in the 3rd. Snap back, kick is up, and it's an end-over-end kick. Lands at the 32, and that's going to keep rolling here on the turf. And going to roll all the way down the 5-yard line. What a kick by Fugate. So the Wildcats will have their worst starting field position of the night, but they'll get the ball. 1st down and 10. And that punt by Fugate was 61 yards. So they'll have a 1st down and 10. Again, they had 370 yards of total offense in the first half, 297 on the ground. 9:37 remaining here in the 3rd. Lawrence County leading it 24-20. Wildcats going to go in their heavy set formation with the ball on the 5. Flipping it. A lot of big boys and linebackers with Pettigrew behind Clayton. Taylor goes in motion. Handed off to Pettigrew. He has a huge hole. He's across the 10 and across the 5. A green helmet comes off, assuming the 15, down to the 18-yard line, and a 1st down for Lawrence County, 13 yards, and that will take Pettigrew over 100 yards rushing on the night. Actually down to the 18. Same power formation. Pettigrew over the right side. It's stacked up, but they'll give him forward progress to the 21-yard line. 3-yard pickup, 2nd down and 7 coming up. Now the Wildcats will bring their skill position package out. Under 9 minutes left to play in the third. And that's 2nd down and 7. 5 wide look again. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Really spread out. Clayton. Motion comes from Brown. And Brown will get the handoff. Cuts upfield. He's across the 25 and down to the 29-yard line. That will give him forward progress to the 30 and a Lawrence County first down. 8:35 on a rolling third quarter clock. 5 wide again, 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Clayton now the shotgun. Motion comes from Everly. Clayton calls his own number and gets tripped up hard, but he lands at the 34-yard line. 4-yard pickup, 2nd down and 6 coming up. Lawrence County getting on the ball. Same look, 5 wide. Motion comes from Everly. This time he does get the handoff. We'll go to the outside, and we got a couple penalty flags. That's holding. Everly got the first down, but that's going to come back. Be holding against the Wildcats. Should take it back to the 24-yard line. And negates a Everly first down. So, 2nd down and 16. Now coming up, 7:53 left here in the third. Pettigrew will be behind Clayton here out of the shotgun. 2 receivers stacked up to either side. Clock will roll. Clayton hands off to Pettigrew. Goes over the right side across the 30, 35, 40, down to the 40-yard line and enough for a Wildcat first down. Pickup of 16 for Pettigrew. Penalty doesn't matter. Clock continues to roll. They'll go in the same formation. 2 receivers stacked up to each side. Pettigrew behind Clayton out of the pistol. Hand off to Pettigrew. Really good push by the offensive line. He's in the Golden Eagle territory. Delivers a blow down to the Golden Eagle 47. And another Wildcat first down. They're going to get on the ball and go quickly here. And a look at me now. Ray County didn't jump, but not enough to get into the neutral zone. Clayton. Quick throw out to Everly, and he will go down at the 48-yard line. He's going to lose a yard. 2nd down and 11 coming up. A rare negative play by Lawrence County. Actually, they take it back to the 49. 6:45 remaining in the third. Wildcats leading 24-20. Class 5A first-round matchup, 2nd down and 12. 2 receivers to each side now spread out. Actually, 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Empty look. Clayton will call his own number. Quarterback draw. Gets across the 45 and slides down at the 41. So picks up 8 on the play. 3rd down and 4 coming up. They're going to get on the ball. Coming up on the 6-minute mark of the third. And it'll be another look at me to the sideline under 6 minutes left, halfway through the third quarter. Play clock is working now. It struggled with it in the first half. 15 now on the play clock. Motion comes from Pettigrew. Calls his own number, and he's down to the 37. He's going to be the 38, I should say. He's going to be a yard short. 4th down and 1 coming up. And the quarterback sneaks there if he wants to take it. Be another look at me. Clayton's going to get right on the ball here, and he's going to get it. He's going to get the first down. They will mark him at the 36. Should be enough for another Wildcat first down. And it is. 2 of 2 on 4th down tonight, and their 26th first down. We'll move the clock. I don't know what the deal is with the chain gang. Actually, they have it at the 37. I thought it got to the 36. Ball's right at the 37. And they will give them enough for a first down. So, at the end of the day, they still get a first down. All is right with the world. Clock stop 5:02 here in the third quarter. They will roll it out of the timeout. Actually, ball at the 26, 36. I thought they got enough for it. I don't know what's going on here. Still having chain issues. There we go. Under 5 minutes left to play on the third. We'll go 2 guys in the backfield. That's Taylor and Pettigrew, splitting Clayton. And Pettigrew goes across the 35 down to the 34-yard line. 2-yard pickup, second down and 8 coming up. We'll go quickly, same formation. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. 2 running backs splitting Clayton out of the shotgun. Clayton's going to call his own number and taken down by Odom at the 39. 5-yard loss. Tristan Odom, his second tackle for a loss. 3rd down and 13 coming up for the Wildcats. 4:15 remaining. Brown will come back in the game. 20 on the play clock. We go under 4 minutes left on the game clock here in the third. 2 receivers each side. You can certainly say this is 4-down territory here if they can get a good pickup here on 3rd down. Now 5 on the play clock. Pettigrew to the right of Clayton. Clayton drops back. It's a go. He's got Silva. Makes the catch! Down to the 15-yard line! Actually the 14, a huge catch by Demetrius Silva, a 25-yard pickup. A huge 3rd down conversion for the Wildcats. Their 27th 3rd down of the night. Power formation, loaded backfield here. Clock stops 3:38 in the third. Hand over to Pettigrew. Open lane to 10, 5, touchdown Wildcats! 30-20, 3:32 remaining in the third. Pettigrew's 3rd rushing touchdown of the night. His 17th of the season. What a drive by this Lawrence County offense. Morrison for the extra point. Snap back, kick is up. The kick is good. 31-20, the Wildcat lead. 3:32 remaining in the third. We'll have the next Golden Eagle drive when we return on the X Sports Network.
Good Works at Home, formerly known as the Summit at Home, is a licensed non-skilled agency dedicated to helping you maintain your independence at home for as long as possible. Our compassionate and caring staff provide support in various areas, including dressing, bathing, personal hygiene, transportation, cleaning, and companionship. Please call our office about services, payment options, and long-term care policies at 931-762-2310. We look forward to assisting you with keeping your independence longer.
Here at Fields & Brown Barbershop, legacy means a lot. We're trying to fill big shoes left by my 2 uncles and my grandfather, where every haircut came with conversation and every customer left a little taller than when they walked in. The barbershop is about pride, It's about knowing your barber knows your name and your story. Come see us at Fields & Brown Barbershop, where tradition never goes out of style. 3 generations, 1 legacy, your barbershop.
14-play, 95-yard drive, capped off by Carter Pettigrew's 14-yard touchdown run, his 3rd of the night, 17th of the season. At the Morrison extra point, Lawrence County leads 31-20 here in this Class 5A first-round matchup. Fugate fields the kick at the 23-yard line, comes upfield. He's got some space, but stacked up hard. Good tackle by Gage Smith, but Fugate will get it to the 42-yard line. They've started a drive here before. Ray County has had back-to-back punts in their last 2 drives. First down and 10 from their own 42. 3:26 remaining in the 3rd. Lawrence County up 31-20. Two receivers to the right with a tight end over the right guard. Single receiver to the left. Brown to the left of Schmidt here out of the shotgun. Be an option, and he pitches it to Brown, and he's brought down at the 46-yard line. That's his best gain of the night. 4-yard pickup, 2nd down and 6 coming up. Under 3 minutes left to play here in the 3rd as the Golden Eagles come to the line. They'll stack up. 2 receivers to the right with the tight end. Single receiver to the left. Brown to the right of Schmidt out of the shotgun. Drops back. Rolls out to the right. We got a penalty flag. That's in the area of holding. Schmidt will run. He gets into Wildcat territory, and they will let him run. A pair of penalty flags. And more than that is in the area of holding. They threw both officials threw it pretty immediately. It's a personal foul, chop block against Ray County. So that is actually a 15-yard penalty, I believe. And this will take it all the way to the 31-yard line. 2nd down and 21, 2:41 remaining in the 3rd.
Balls placed on the 31-yard line will bring up a 2nd and 21.
2 receivers to the right with the tight end. Single receiver to the left. Brown to the right of Schmidt. Schmidt will drop back, rolls to his right. Throws it deep and overthrows Fugate. That will bring up 3rd down, and Silva's down on the play. And while they go out and check on him, we will take a break here on the Exports Network.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Want to take the next steps in taking care of your health? Tennessee Valley Allergy Services can make your goals a reality. Their team of doctors, nurses, and medical professionals are dedicated to providing allergy care and treatment, such as drops and shots, to fit your exact needs. Their expert services are for anyone ages 2 and older. Whether you struggle with environmental or food allergies, they've got you covered. Discover a better you at Tennessee Valley Allergy Services, located right next to the Zaxby's in Lawrenceburg. Book online or call 931-325-0757 to schedule your appointment today.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
This is the X Sports Network.
Demetrius Silva, the injured Wildcat, on the play as they have taken him to the trainer's table. He wasn't down for too long, so you hope it's nothing serious for him, and maybe it's just hopefully everything's a precaution. So 3rd down and 21 for Ray County. 2:34 remaining here in the 3rd. Lawrence County's actually down somebody, and they finally replace him. Schmidt calls for motion. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Schmidt drops back, throws, deep ball, double coverage, overthrows him. Great coverage by the Wildcats, and more than likely the punt unit will come on the field for the 3rd straight drive for Ray County. And it will. 3 straight Ray County drives are going to end with the punt unit. Everly will be back deep to return. Fugate just kicked a 61-yarder last time, most of that with the roll. 2:26 on the 3rd quarter clock. And they're missing a couple guys. They might have to burn a timeout, and they are. They're going to have to burn a timeout here. 2:26 remaining in the 3rd. Lawrence County up 11. So, we'll have the punt when we return on the X Sports Network.
Looking to transform your home or commercial space? Lawrenceburg Flooring is your local stop for flooring, tile, and custom blinds. From sleek hardwoods and waterproof LVP to stunning ceramic and water jet tile, we've got the styles, colors, and prices to fit every taste and budget. With financing options available, visit Lawrenceburg Flooring today, where your design dreams become reality. Your floors, your style, we've got you covered.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Carriers has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay now starting at $20 per hour.
Out of the timeout, Ray County calls her first. The punt by Fugate, another low-line drive, and they're going to let it roll again. This time will go out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Another good punt by Fugate. It's where the Wildcats will take over 1st down and 10. So it looks like Demetrius Silva is going to be done for the night. That looks like to be a pretty serious knee injury down there, and he's getting a lot of hugs on the sideline. Wildcats will take over 1st down and 10 from their own 15. 2:15 remaining in the 3rd, a 31-20 lead here in the Class 5A first-round matchup. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Pettigrew to the right of Clayton. Clayton and Pettigrew both over 100 yards rushing tonight. Motion comes from Everly. And it's a handoff to Pettigrew. Gets across the 15, down to the 17-yard line. Picks up 2, 2nd down and 8 coming up. Lawrence County with 381 on the ground. Clayton with 174. Pettigrew now with 159. Get on the ball quickly. Look at me to the sideline. Two receivers to the left, the tight end, single receiver to the right. Probably wait to snap it at the echo of 1. 5 on the play clock. Clayton's going to call his own number and squirts out to the 19. So he'll pick up 2. 3rd down and 6 coming up. Eagle Rose on the stop as the lone sack on the night. Minute 10 left here in the third. Wildcats so far tonight on third down, 5 of 9. They're also 2 of 2 on fourth down. Under a minute left here in the third, 20 on the play clock. Now 10. Taylor, the tight end, goes a motion to the left. It's a handoff to Pettigrew. He's going to score through. He's got the first down and more, and down to the 33-yard line. First down for the Wildcats. Huge third down conversion. 14-yard pickup. Actually down to the 34. And that should take it to the quarter. What an impressive drive here for Lawrence County. They have come out. Actually, Pettigrew 15 on the play. 10 now left on the third quarter. Again, the Wildcats are going to take this one to the fourth. We'll continue the Wildcat drive and start the fourth quarter when we return on the X Sports Network.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Carriers has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay now starting at $20 per hour, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website, southeastcarriers.com, or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
Start of the fourth quarter, Lawrence County has the ball first down and 10 from their own 34-yard line and a 31-20 lead over Ray County in the Class 5A first round matchup. Two receivers to the left, tight end, and a single receiver to the right. Pettigrew behind Clayton out of the pistol. Ray County starting to load the box. Clayton hands over to Pettigrew, big hole, and gets across the 40, dives out to the 42-yard line, and 8-yard pickup. Second down and 2 coming up. Offensive line has done an impressive, dominating job so far tonight. And the Wildcats are with an 11-point lead. You can expect them to snap it at the echo of the 1 on the play clock every time. 11:30 remaining in the game. Want to play clock control. They did on their 14-play, 95-yard drive there in the third. Single receiver to the left, tight end, 2 receivers stacked out. Single receiver to the right with a tight end, 2 receivers to the left. Clayton hands over to Pettigrew and tripped up at the 43. It's going to pick up 1. It's going to bring up third down and 1. Wildcats 6 of 10 on third down tonight. Ball at their own 43. Heavy formation coming in for the Wildcats. Everly Smith and Jamarcus Johnson check out. And don't be surprised if Clayton goes under center for the sneak here. It's going to be a handoff to Pettigrew. And he will get the first down and more! The 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown Wildcats! 37-20, Pettigrew's 4th rushing touchdown of the night, 10:15 remaining. A 57-yard touchdown run. Morrison on for the extra point. She's 4 of 4. I'm wrong. 5 of 5 tonight with a field goal. No, she's 4 of 4. And And now she's 5 of 5. The Wildcats lead at 38-20. 10:15 remaining in the game. We'll have the next Golden Eagle drive when we return on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.
6-play, 85-yard drive capped off by Carter Pettigrew's 57-yard touchdown run. His 4th in the 9th, 18th of the season. Add the Morrison extra point. The Wildcats leading 38-20, 10:15 remaining. This Class 5A first-round matchup. Pettigrew on the night. 24 carries, 240 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Thatcher McDonald on to kick it away. Fugate and Wilkerson back deep to return. More than likely, this is heading towards Fugate. They don't want to get that anywhere near Wilkerson. High end over end kick, and Fugate will field it at the 20. Cuts up field and will get to the 37, and the Wildcats will push him back. And that's where the drive will start. First down and 10. Again, not their worst and not their best starting field position, somewhere in the middle. 10:08 remaining in the game. Ray County has punted on their last 3 possessions. What's Lawrence County done? A field goal and 2 touchdowns. Hey, difference in the game, right? Almost. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, empty backfield. Schmidt drops back. Quick throw over the middle. It's completed to Fugate, and he is brought down at the 44-yard line. 7-yard pickup. Second down and 3 coming up. And looks like we got an injured Golden Eagle on the play, and I believe that's Fugate. So while they come out and check on him, we'll take the break as well. 9:51 remaining in the game here on the X Sports Network.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
This is the X Sports Network.
Fugate is up and heading towards the sideline, but not putting any weight on his injured leg. He's been their do-it-all guy. He's also their leader in interceptions with 6 and their kicker. So that is not what Ray County wants to see with 9:51 remaining, trailing 38-20 in this first-round matchup. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Brown to the right is Schmidt. Schmidt tries to throw it out in the flat and does to Brown. Brown makes the catch, and he will get just to the sticks, and that will be enough for a first down to the 47. That will move the sticks for a first down. Ray County is going to get on the line and go quickly. 9:35 remaining in the game. 5 wide, 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Drops back. Rolls out. Pressure comes from Moses. He'll take off. Max Taylor will bring him down at the 49. Big hit there from DeMarcus Johnson. picks up 2, 2nd down and 8 coming up. Clock still rolling, about to go under 9 minutes remaining in the game. Schmidt, quick throw over the middle, and he's got Donegan, and Donegan will take it to the 35. Actually, to the 34. .16 on the play. He's going to go quickly. They'll throw it out in the flat, and hits his intended receiver, and he's not going to pick up anything. That's Quentin Davis on the catch. 2nd down and 10 coming up, and that just continues to roll the clock. 8:30 remaining. And Davis probably should have just let that one drop. 2 receivers to the right, 3 to the left. Wildcats rushing 4. Throws it deep. And incomplete. And Ray County wanting a pass interference call, and they're not going to get it. 3rd down and 10 coming up. Ray County started 4 of 4, and since then has been 0 of 3. 8:13 on the stop 4th quarter clock. Ball placed at the 34-yard line, 3rd down and 10. No doubt it's 4 down territory here for the Eagles. Two receivers each side. Ford to the left of Schmidt. Drops back. Pressure from the outside from Moses. Throws, and Ford drops it. Great job by Gage Moses forcing an off-center throw, and Ford dropped it. That's 4th down and 10 coming up. That offense for sure going to stay on the field. 8:08 remaining. Ten on the play clock as the Eagles come to the line, and they are not in really any hurry to get lined up and snapping now 5. And they might have to burn another timeout. And they are. They're going to have to burn their 2nd timeout of the 2nd half. 8:08 remaining, a 4th down and 10. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
And back, 4th down and 10 after Ray County called their 2nd timeout. 8:08 remaining, 4th down and 10. 2 receivers each side. Schmidt drops back. He's going to throw over the middle, double coverage, and it's knocked away! Wildcats will take over 1st down and 10 from their own 34-yard line. So the Wildcats will bring their offense back on the field. And they are on the verge for the first time since 2010 to bring home a playoff win. And we do have an injury there in the end zone from a Wildcat, but he's up quickly. That is Dylan Brown, but he gets up. 8 minutes remaining here in the game. Wildcats with the ball. Wildcats so far tonight, 551 yards of total offense, 464 on the ground. And they're going to try to close it out in emphatic fashion right here. Single receiver at the tight end to the right, 2 receivers to the left. 8 minutes remaining, first down and 10 from their own 34-yard line. Everly goes in motion. It's a handoff to Pettigrew, and he will sneak his way to the 36. He'll pick up 2, second down and 8 coming up. So they're going to do everything they can to keep the ball inside the lines and milk as much clock as they can. And now Pettigrew coming up with his left foot, and they don't want to stop the clock. He's going to come out, so they need a running back, and he flops on the sidelines. We hope he's okay. Might be just a cramp, and I think that's what it is. It's just a cramp. Kevondre Young in the game has just 101 yards and a touchdown on the season, 10 on the play clock. Now 5. They might have to burn a timeout here, not take a penalty. 3, 2, 1. And they don't get it off in time. So it will be a delay of game. Be second down and 13. Takes it back to the 31. 7:09 remaining. So the clock will stop. That will not roll the clock. And that will put Everly in the backfield now. Two receivers to the left, tight end, single receiver to the right. Clayton hands over to Everly over the right side, and he puts his shoulder down and gets it to the 36-yard line. Not a bad run there. Pick up a 5. We do have a penalty flag. See what the call is. It's going to be holding against Orange County. See what they decide to do here. 7:02 remaining. And they're just going to leave it be. They're going to decline it. So 5-yard pickup by Everly. Third down and 8. Wildcats are 7 of 11 on third down. Under 7 minutes left to play. Pettigrew seems to be okay. I think he's somewhere there on the, I don't see him laying on the ground after the cramp. Clayton hands over to Everly. Everly gets through to the 41. So he picks up 5, 4th down and 3 coming up. We'll see what Garrick Barnett does here. If they do snap it, it will be past the halfway point here of the 4th quarter. Might not be the worst idea to, I think Garrick Barnett's going to call his first time out. He's going to let this bleed down as far as he can. So it'll be 5:54 when Barnett calls a timeout here, 5:55. And that's what he'll do. Call this first timeout of the second half, 5:55 remaining. 5:54 remaining. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Welcome to Mid-South Barndominiums. We realize there's a lot of options when it comes to finding a builder for your next home. Here at Mid-South, we understand that customer service, quality, and selections are very important. It's a very large time, money, and an emotional investment, and we're here to listen and care. We realize the kitchen's the most used and abused room in the house. Our cabinets are locally custom made from Sanderson Cabinets out of Lawrenceburg. They're real wood, poplar or maple, whether you paint or stain. All comes with slow close hardware and many pull-out different style options to choose from.
So the Wildcats will punt it away for just the first time tonight. Clayton heels on his own 30, and Wilkerson back deep to return. Heels on his own 32-yard line. Clayton averaging 37 yards per punt and got it away just in the nick of the time. And Wilkerson struggles with it, comes up with it, and breaks a couple tackles, continues to go backwards, and he will go across the 30 and tripped up out of bounds at around the 30. I think they'll give him forward progress to the 37-yard line. That's where the Golden Eagles will take over, first down and 10. Their own 37-yard line, 5:40 remaining. The last 4 drives for the Golden Eagles, 3 punts and a turnover on downs. Don't see Fugate back on the field, which is a big blow to them. The do everything player, Demetrius Silva, is sitting down on crutches. So not looking, he's definitely not playing the rest of the night. It's not looking good through the rest of the season. 5 wide look. Schmidt drops back. He will run a quarterback draw and will get into Wildcat territory to the 48-yard line. But if you're Lawrence County, he stays in bounds and the clock will run. Actually to the 47. Schmidt throws over the middle. It's got Donegan, and Donegan will get it to the 39. Second and 2 coming up for the Golden Eagles. 5:10 remaining. 5 wide again. Schmidt thought about going to the right. Now rolls out. He throws and tries a backhanded throw. It's incomplete. And now the officials are calling incomplete. 3rd down and 2. Thought maybe could be a intentional grounding, but they ruled a receiver was in range. 5:04 remaining. 3rd down and 2. Ray County 4 of 8. Started 4 of 4. They've been 0 of 4 since. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Schmidt throws over the middle for Donegan, makes the catch. Taylor, they're going to throw a penalty flag as Donegan made the catch at the 35, and they're going to call Max Taylor for a penalty. It's a personal foul against Lawrence County. And the Wildcat fans letting them have it. That will mark the ball at the 20-yard line. Ball placed at the 19-yard line. 4:58 remaining as the clock rolls. Schmidt throws over to the right side. Davis makes the catch at the 14. 5 yards, 2nd down and 5. 4:40 remaining. Schmidt throws over to the right. Davis makes another catch, this time to the 7. That should be enough for a first down. First down and goal now from the 7. 4:30 remaining. Schmidt will try to go up the middle and nowhere to go as he will make it to the 5. 2-yard pickup. 4:15 remaining. And now Garrick Barnett's going to call his second timeout with 4:14 remaining and a 2nd down and goal from the 5. And we will take that break as well here on the X Sports Network.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
So the Wildcats call their second timeout. The Golden Eagles have it second down and goal from the 5, 4:14 remaining. Schmidt drops back, throws over the middle. He's got Donnan in and out of his hands. That will fall incomplete. Third down and goal from the 5. It was just a hair behind him. 4:10 remaining. Third down and goal. Definitely 4-down territory here. Two receivers to the right, 3 to the left. 5 wide look, third down and goal from the 5. Schmidt takes off to the right, and it's going to be a yard short. It's going to bring a 4th down and goal from the 1. We'll get on the ball quickly, 4 minutes remaining. He's going to try a quarterback sneak, and he's short! He's short! He is short! His knees hit the 1-yard line. He's going to be short. And the Wildcats get the ball back. What a goal line stand from Lawrence County. What a stop with 3:54 remaining. Schmidt tried a quarterback sneak and immediately ran into a brick wall. Knees hit the ground and the Wildcats will take over. What a stop by this Wildcat defense. The last 5 drives for Ray County. 3 punts, 2 turnovers on downs. 3:54 remaining. Ray County and Lawrence County each with 1 timeout left. Heavy formation here for the Wildcats, understandably. Clayton going to try a quarterback sneak and will get his all the way out to the 4. So really good job by Clayton to give himself some running room, or to give the offense some little bit of room to work here. Brings up second down and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. Now, Lawrence County on the cusp of their first playoff win since 2010. Ironically, last time they won a game in playoff game was 2010. They beat Loretto that year 48-0. Well, guess what? How much they beat them by this year? 48-0. Shout out to Joe Wilson, former Wildcat boys basketball coach. Always watches our game feeds and supporting the Wildcats, even from Alabama. Hand over to Pettigrew over the right side, and he is there. I think they're going to give him enough for a first down as he gets to the 11. Pettigrew back into the game after a cramp on the previous drive. And it will be enough for a Wildcat first down. 31 first downs on the night, 486 yards rushing. 2:50 remaining. Wildcats in no hurry, and Ray County can only stop the clock one more time. And power heavy set. 5 on the play clock. Clayton under center. Taylor goes in motion. Hand over to Pettigrew. Gets upfield, and he will go down to the 19-yard line. 8-yard pickup, second down and 2. Ray County cannot stop this Lawrence County offense, especially on the ground. Wildcats so far, 56 carries, 494 yards rushing. 2 minutes left, 20 on the play clock. Again under center. Hand over to Pettigrew, cuts up field. He's going to break a tackle and get across the 25 to the 27-yard line. Another first down for the Wildcats. They're 32nd on the night now, 502 yards rushing. And more, ladies and gentlemen, that might have been the icing on the cake tonight. The Wildcats are going to get into the victory formation When they snap it at the echo of 1, it'll be under a minute left, so they got 2 more times they have to snap it. It'll be about 57 seconds. Clayton does, and they'll only have to snap it 1 more time. Train horns going crazy, the vuvuzelas, the fans who made the 3-hour, 20-minute drive are celebrating. Clayton takes a knee, and that will do it. For the first time in 15 years, Lawrence County has won a playoff game. A dominating 38-20 victory over the Ray County Golden Eagles. And it is a great night to be a Wildcat wherever you may be. Impressive performance by the guys in purple and gold tonight. 589 yards total offense, 502 on the ground, led by Logan Clayton, who had 24 carries, 179 yards, and a touchdown. Carter Pettigrew, 28 carries and 265 yards, 4 touchdowns. Well, do you guys got anything going next weekend? Well, guess what? We got another playoff game. Unfortunately, we got to drive even more further than what we did this week, so they will take on the Knoxville Halls Tennessee winner. I think they were playing tonight. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to do a quick update. I didn't see a score update from Coach T. See if we have anything here, as I cannot spell Knoxville to save my life. Don't have any update, but I'm sure we'll keep you updated on everything going on. Final score: for the first time in 15 years, Lawrence County has won a playoff game. They advanced to the second round with a dominating 38-20 win over the Region 3 champions and Ray County. So for my producer extraordinaire, Kevin Wright, I'm A.J. Good. Keep your calendars open. We'll be back in action next Friday.
This is the X Sports Network.